Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 648, free consultation Friday, where I answer all your questions 100% for free. All you got to do is give me a call on this phone line, 657-383-1318. And don't forget, this upcoming Monday is May 8th. I've been live streaming every single day in the month of May to say Masculine Empowerment Network is coming to you. Take a quick look and let's see what we're at.
I am not a man that believes in luck. I am not a man that believes in destiny. I believe in discipline. I believe in being powerful. I believe in being self-reliant. I believe in mentorship. And most importantly, I believe in me. I refuse to be a victim. And I know that every day I make a choice to be better than before, a choice to do what is right for me, a choice to not live as a slave to my emotions. And all of these choices will lead me to the burden that is heavy, and that burden is greatness. We live in the most prosperous times in human history. There is no excuse that outweighs the greatness that is in you that can get you the life that you want. Every day, we must make a choice to improve our lives or to be victims of inaction. The price of greatness is one we must pay every day, and it is a choice that I always make. Although the path we walk can be lonely, it is the most important thing we must do. Sometimes when you choose the life of greatness, you need a little help. The best part of my journey is that I'm not alone, and neither are you.
That's right. This upcoming Monday, you're not going to want to miss out. So if you're not on the waiting list, now is your chance, okay? Looking at the active waiting list update right now, and it is at 154 new members on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Does not include the 300 plus people that were involved in last year, 2022, and the hundreds and hundreds of others who are going to be getting back in as well. So go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Put your best email address in right here. Click here to save your spot. You'll be locked and loaded. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a full breakdown of what we are bringing to you men at home who are going to be joining this real active network of people in the world. Okay. So here it's very simple. First things first, you get my course, Body Language Mastery, which is a course on how to read women's body language so you can understand if a woman is interested in you. And if she's not interested in you, you can understand that too. So you can leave her alone and you can move on and find a woman who is interested in you, because God knows what she's going to do if you keep on harassing her and you can't read in between the lines. Just wait. It's just net negative for everybody. It's so important that you guys get this. Number 2, you get 60 webinars with experts in money, muscles, game, and frame. What is a webinar? A webinar is where you attend a digital seminar via Zoom that is presented live. And then after the presenter is done, there is an open Q&A panel for you to attend and ask your questions. There's no time limit on these webinars, and there's no time limit on the Q&A. So every question gets answered no matter what. Number 3, 200 hours of past webinars. And all these webinars are recorded, and you get access to immediate database dating all the way back to 2019. So you get to watch all the webinars from 2019, 2022, 2020, 2021, and 2022. Just think about that for a moment. You get a secured Telegram chat. That's the most powerful thing we have in there. We swap notes. We need text advice, building a proper dating profile, screening a woman, building a high value Instagram, all that. You get direct access to me, MLD, and then you get open course access sale, where I'm going to be presenting all of the previous courses I had for sale. And from there, you will be able to get whatever you want. But you can't get anything if you don't go to the masculineempowermentnetwork.com and go get on the waiting list right now. Shout out to all my people in the house. Appreciate you guys for being with me. The channel is actively under attack again by the Matrix. Looks like they are actively censoring me again. I don't know what I do. I guess because now YouTube is becoming more draconian and very similar to one of the Axis powers in World War II, those based in Germany, with their censorship tactics. So we got the Telegram link in the chat. So I need you guys right here. It's actually in the description box below. Do me a favor. If you're serious about getting your life together, you need to go and get on this Telegram alert channel. We are putting out the alerts daily in the Masculine Empowerment Network and the YouTube channel. So if you're not on that, please click on that and join now. This is a way we're able to get the information out to you, because big tech censorship is real. And again, despite now I have 217,000 subscribers on this channel, there are only 62 people here watching my live. That is absolutely not the case whatsoever. And the reason big tech is doing this is because they have a monopoly. However, their legacy is failure, because we are not going to enter the future where everything is just this censorship. Like, we don't look at the future and see a draconian evil future where humanity is enslaved. It's just not going to happen, okay? Because these people are evil, and this actually is a battle right now between good and evil. And if you don't believe me, remember when the whole situation with the global flu that everybody got, because I can't even say that because they will go ahead and be censorious in their restrictions of me. Just keep in mind that when everybody in the world started revolting against the governments, guess what happened? Everything stopped. All the lockdowns stopped. All the mandates stopped. On May 11th, which is in approximately 6 days from you guys, the United States is going to open its borders legally to all people who have not taken this thing. We have won as the guys on the good side. We have won. And that's what happens. Guys, evil's destiny is to lose when good people stand up. Okay, it's a psyop for you to believe that, oh, we're just inevitably doomed, and then these people, these censorship and these big tech and these people, they're just going to beat us no matter what. And that's just not the case. Okay, good always beats evil. Okay, good always beats evil. And right now, we're experiencing a gigantic pushback from the evil because good is making some serious headwind. All right. So don't stay at home and be disheartened. Okay. And my biggest thing to you guys is this, right? So the thing is, take a look at, actually, hold on, let me just set up this phone line real quick and I'm going to continue with my little speech here.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. So
Talk Radio.
bear with me here, okay? I need you guys to put your futurology hats on. Be a futurist with me. Okay. Here's the deal. We all know that the situation that affected us globally in the year 2020 was overblown. The experts were extremely wrong about everything. And now we're seeing the results of what has happened, okay? People do not forget those big life-changing moments. And what that does, it sows the seed of distrust permanently in their mind. Now there's a larger distrust and larger disdain and hatred for governments and these authorities, right? And we're seeing what happens to these people who cling on to the system, who cling on to, as Andrew Tate likes to say, the matrix, right? There is a system here, and the system wants to enslave you, okay? Just like how they have fooled women and under the guise of feminism to become literal corporate financial tax slaves who are miserable now, mind you, okay? That's what they want to do. Now, the thing is this, though. I said this in 2019, and listen, let me just keep it 1,000 with you guys, okay? There's very few original thought in this space, okay? And I'm right, okay? If you date back to 2019, everybody was telling me. Rollo Tomasi doubted me. Richard Cooper doubted me, which he's a joke of a person anyways. Myron Gaines doubted me, right? Everybody fucking doubted me and saying the red pill's not going to go mainstream. I said the red pill is absolutely going to go mainstream. And do you want to know why it's going mainstream? Because women are burning men at an exponentially higher and higher rate. Okay. And for you guys that think like we're making some headwind, we are making some headwind. But the reality is there are a crippling amount of dudes that are simps, that are blue pilled, and that are absolutely still getting fleeced by women left and right. Okay. Now, here's the truth. America is circling the drain in every single matter that is important. Nuclear families are on the low. Single mother households are on the up and up. And single mother households produce criminals. The majority of prison population is filled with single mother children. And drug addiction. Okay. Suicides are up. Drug addiction is up. Homelessness is up. Child education levels are down. But at the same time, now we're telling children that it's okay to mutilate your genitals before you even have the age of being able to sexually consent. It's actually coming into the light now that these people, part of the alphabet mafia, are pushing pedophilia now and saying, oh, this is a MAP, a minor attracted person. Okay. This is not normal. This is not sustainable. And America is going to continue to circle the drain. So it's up to you to either get better or suffer with the rest of them. Okay. I'm going to show you something actually that the Russian government put out, and it is very eye-opening. This was banned. I found a copy of it, and of course they're labeling this as propaganda from Russia. You take a look at this, and seriously, this is important. I want you to go show you something, because Russia and China are actually leading the way of the new free world. And America is not. Like, people are saying like, oh, well, the American military is the best in the world. Yeah, it is. But guess what? Do you know that we don't even have a fucking hypersonic missile? Okay. Russia and sorry, I forget. There's two missiles. There's a supersonic and there's a hypersonic. And I think we have the Sidewinder. Let me double check. Sidewinder super. See, a lot of you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. Educate you guys on shit that matters. Okay, yeah. So there's a supersonic missile and a hypersonic missile. Okay, the supersonic missile, the United States government has one in development. Okay, just one, and that's the Sidewinder. That is the AIM-9 Sidewinder. Okay, it's a supersonic heat-seeking, and it's only air-to-air missile. It's not surface-to-air. Okay, and surface-to-air is a lot more effective than air-to-air. Secondly, the hypersonic missile. America doesn't have one. Russia has one. China has one. So they're leading the new arms race. In addition to that, in America, people are too fucking fat and weak and pussified to join the military. Do you understand that military recruiters right now in the United States of America are in a gigantic scramble because they don't have enough troops to sustain the army? Meanwhile, now China, although their technology is inferior to America, right now, China has the largest naval fleet in the world. America no longer has that. China's army is growing on a daily basis. China has put it into their legal doctrine. China has banned on a lot of their main websites, they have banned all LGBT content. They have banned all feminism content. Okay. And they are also banning what's called sissy men from appearing on mainstream television, magazines, and any type of publication. So these Korean boys who are wearing makeup and all this like effeminate shit, that's banned. Okay. In addition to that, China is also saying we understand the masculine role of men that we need in our population. And they have doctrines now within their government that say we need more male teachers. We need more masculine icons, okay? In America, we're sending the children to drag queen story hour. Do you understand if we had like American Hero Hour where we had children go learn from doctors and lawyers and policemen and firefighters, right? God forbid if they were white too. If they would be like, oh, these people are child predators, these men are pedophiles, these men are evil, right? God forbid you send a fucking black doctor who's like less than 1% of the population financially and statistically. God forbid you set up a straight black doctor to go read stories to young children and talk about real fucking oppression, real things that he needed to overcome to become a black doctor, okay? And I'm not even trying to fucking race bait. But that's what's really happening right now. And to be honest with you, with all this fucking crazy shit, it's all because of the media in America. And the alphabet mafia, all this shit is coming from a certain source. And I believe personally, either Russia, most likely Russia, or China have infiltrated the United States education system in the colleges. Okay. Because excuse me, this air conditioning blowing on my face. And so if you watch the early videos in the 1970s, there was an ex-KGB agent called Yuri Bezmenov, and he talked about ideological subversion. Russia and China don't forget what America did to them post World War II. Okay. And look what's happening right now. America, a lot of you guys don't even pay attention to what's happening in Syria. America's losing the fucking war in Syria, and they're going to lose it. And America's losing the war in Ukraine, okay? And the reason they're doing it is because the Russians are doing what Russians do. You just throw bodies and artillery at it. A lot of people don't know that the people, like, we talk about all the Jewish people who died in World War II. It's like, oh, it's a tragedy, which I get it. Yeah, it's a tragedy. 6 million people. Do you know how many Russians died in World War II? 20 million people died. 20 million Russians died. Fucking Stalin was just like, go and die, march, go and die. So Russia and China didn't forget about this. And now if you take a look at what's happening with BRICS, right? Brazil, Brazil, Russia, BRICS is an acronym. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. They are forming like their opposite version of G7. And they're trying to take global trade away from the dollar. And some powerful nations have stepped up and said, we want to join that. Saudi Arabia. Guys, you guys are so, like, people are so fucking dumb. Okay, when Donald Trump, and you could spurg the fuck out when I say his name, okay, but Donald Trump didn't start a new war. First president in decades who didn't start a new war under his term. Okay, which is a massive W, because people are sick of the warmongering, saber-rattling United States of America. When Donald Trump went to Saudi Arabia, they had a fucking celebration. Do you remember that? They pulled out their swords. They were dancing. They were like, we're going to do amazing trade with America. We love America. Now, Saudi Arabia just came out due to the Biden administration, was just like, yo, fuck these guys. Fuck America. We don't want to deal with you at all. And you don't fuck with the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You do not fuck with those people. Okay? And this whole gender ideology shit that America's pushing out is insane. It's fucking insanity. So take a look here. I'm going to show you something. Look at this video. And seriously, if you're a man who has children, if you're a man who cares about what's happening in America, watch this, dude. This is they call it Russian propaganda, but watch this. Let me get this off here. Take a look. Santa Putin coming to pray the gay away. You know, and they're saying that's like Russian propaganda. Right. Okay. I guess we're all evolving into be a bunch of gay people. And that's like the natural cause of humanity is evolve into homosexuals. Got it. So we can just fucking stop the number one thing that everybody's here to do, which is procreate and die. Got it. That's years and years of all human biology. Let's just throw that out of the fucking door and start chopping our dicks off en masse. Okay. Anyways, so that's what they're saying is fucking propaganda. But anyways, the bottom line is this too. I know Rollo Tomasi just put out some fucking thing on his Twitter. Rollo just does things to trigger people. That's the bottom line. Let me just explain Rollo's business model. He puts out something that's triggering. Okay. And then everybody comes and comments and comments and comments. And then you watch under those tweets, he puts links to his books and people buy his books. It's a strategy. So I think Rollo recently came out with one of his like viral tweets. And I'm going to get to the phone lines. I see you guys holding on, but I just want to handle this appropriately. He put out something recently, and then Fresh and Fit were like kind of defending it. There's one thing I kind of think I didn't really agree with what Rollo said on it. I think ultimately, you know, it is a stealing my memes too. I love it. Go ahead, Rollo. I'll let you have it. Let me go and show you, because he did this tweet. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Give me a second. I just have to find it because one second. Scrolling. I didn't intend to bring this up, but give me a second. Because I think it got like 5. Actually got 6 million views. But again, that's his business model. His business model is to sell books. So that's how it's happening. Okay. That's the real reason, right? May 4th. Oh, happy Star Wars Days to everybody yesterday, guys. May the 4th be with you. I forgot to mention shout about that. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay. Okay, here it is. All right, this is the big scandal tweet that was out here. So look at this. Quickest path to becoming a high value man. 1, do not get married. I can agree because the divorce laws in America have to change. You're not gonna fucking sway me on that one. So number 1, do not get married. 2, avoid family creation. So here's the thing, right? If you have children earlier, it's the number 1 precursor to poverty. Now, I'm not saying children are like a curse or whatever, but ideally speaking, you want to have a little bit of something to maintain. You want to have some time to like accumulate a bunch of skills so you can be a productive member of society and, you know, contribute to the economy and bring kids up rightly. Vasectomies in your 20. This one I don't agree with, right? Bro, listen, I've been team pull out and Raw Dog Ronnie since I was 17. 20 years pull out champion, not a single baby made. Lift consistently, duh. Eliminate all sedations, which is drugs, duh. Learn game and networking, duh. Play to your strength, build wealth. Okay, so this needs to be a little bit more specific. Resist easing up on your focus, right? Just keep your foot on the gas. So basically, in short, what it is right here behind me. As you guys know, oops, there's me. To sum it all up with the quickness, right? Money, muscles, game, frame. Is that it? So people are getting triggered about the vasectomy thing. So all these conservative fags, right? What they need to do is every conservative and anybody who has any kind of hope for America needs to pump the fucking brakes and fix the divorce laws. Okay, if you watch the lead attorney, if you actually talk to an attorney, we talked about Mark yesterday from Mark Angel's Inspiration. You have to understand, remember his wife accused him of raping his son, and then he had to go through this insane investigation. And then his wife accused him of strangling his daughter, and again, they had to go through this insane investigation. Okay, there's something called the ex parte. I think he said it was an ex parte, where the woman could say at any point, I feel unsafe about my husband, my man being with me. And then the judge will issue an order and you're kicked out of your house into the streets. Okay, so these laws in America have to change. Okay, and another thing is this too. The child support laws change. So even if you do, like, let's say you're making $100,000 a year and you divorce her, right? And let's say the next year you make 200, the next year you make 300. If your income goes up and your wife catches wind of it, she can go back to the court and demand more of your money, which is insane. Absolutely insane. And alimony needs to be fucking completely banned, because if we're in this whole equality world, why am I going to finance this woman's fucking whoredom? In what sense does that make any logical system? Does that make any logical fact? Like, I can't even put it into words because it's so fucking retarded. How does that make any logical sense? if your wife leaves you, she initiates the divorce. She's the one that wants to literally put her child at every statistical disadvantage in human history. Why should I give her more money if I kick this fucking toxic bitch out of my life and now I start catapulting in my success? Why does I have to give that bitch more money? Should you take care of your kids? Absolutely. Should you receive a percentage of your income to the children no matter what? I'm sorry, but some of these NBA stars are paying $100,000 a month per child. That's fucking crazy with no accountability onto how that $100,000 is spent. She can go buy Birkin bags. She could buy fucking pure cocaine from the streets of Colombia, and nobody knows any difference. 0% accountability. And if you think that there are women out there not abusing the system, you have lost your fucking mind. You do not belong anywhere in a reality near me. Okay. So all these conservative people harping on about Steven Crowder and all this shit, fix the fucking divorce laws or watch America burn. That's it. That's it right there. You fix the divorce laws or watch America burn. Okay. Because here's another thing too. So actually, you know what? Let me pull up the iPad for this. Oh shit, I hope my iPad's on. Okay. I'm gonna draw something for you real quick. And then I'm gonna answer the questions. So I just had to get this off my chest. I've been doing a lot of data and research lately, and it's just like stressing me out. Okay. All right, let's go to the lonely screen. Calculate here. Okay. So one second, it's pairing. All right, we're paired. I'm pair bonded. My iPad is pair bonded with my computer. The bond is clean because my computer's not a slut. It's brand new. It's a virgin, brand new computer. Codename Cerebro. How much of a nerd am I, huh? Codename Cerebro.
Shut up and take my money.
Last computer was named Megatron. This one is Cerebro. Go ahead. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a nerd am I? Go ahead, put that in the chat. All right. So let's just use, how am I going to do this? Okay. Let's just use, we're going to use some years. So we'll use 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. Okay. So let's just say, so typically as a man, right, you are, if you're playing the game right, Money Muscles game frame, okay, you're trending up in life, right? So let's just say 2023, you have like a good year, you do some cybersecurity, whatever the case may be. Oh, did my fucking computer freeze again? Hold on, my fucking OBS froze. 2 seconds. God damn it, OBS. I gotta reinstall OBS. OBS has been crashing like fucking awful all the time. There we go. Sorry, guys. Okay. So let's just say 2023, you are doing pretty well. And let's just say you boom, right? So you're here. Actually, that's too high because I got to do trend up. So let's just say you're here, okay? 2023. And like, let's just say you make 100K, right? 100K a year. 2024, let's say you got a promotion, you do really good. Now you're at 120K. All right. And this is just based off your hard work and your education, your self-study, all that. Okay. Let's say 2025, you go really good and you do 200K. Okay. And then let's just say now you've got some serious momentum. You know, you're in 2026, you do good with the crypto bull run, whatever. And then you go up here and you're at like, let's just say 300K for simplicity's sake, right? So if you get married, let's just say you start trending up. Let's say you meet a girl here at 120, okay? And then let's say you actually, hold on. Now let me just go back and make this. Okay, let's just say you meet a girl at here. Okay, let's just say you meet a girl here at 120, okay? And then you get married here at, or you meet a girl at 100 and you get married here at 120, okay? And you get married, okay? So now you get married. From this starting point, every year after that your income goes up and you're married, okay, this woman is entitled to 50% of this as you scale upwards. How in the proper and actual fuck does that make any sense in our modern world today? Why, if this bitch was just a hottie that worked the fry basket at Wendy's, what in God's name has she done to earn $60,000, $100,000, and then $150,000 of your money for just sucking your dick and taking it raw? Imperfect Citizen says, does it scale after divorce? Child support does. So let's just say you get a divorce here at $300K. So now you get the divorce. And guess what? So your child support payments are based upon this right here. Okay. If the next year you make $400K after kicking this bitch to the curb because she's a toxic piece of shit, guess what? She can garnish your wages and take you back to court where you have to pay the legal fees as well. So she can get more money. And if the next year you make $500K, guess what? She could take you back to court again and fleece you for more money, all while fucking some other brand new dude. How, in the name of fucking anime Jesus himself, where's anime Jesus? How in the name of anime Jesus does that make any fucking logical sense? And how does that incentivize any man with a fucking brain to get married and have children? This is an awful business plan. If this business plan was presented to a fucking entrepreneur or any kind of guy, all right, who in the blue hill fuck would sign up for this fucking deal? So you got to sign up for a company, and at any point you can quit the job and demand 50% of the profits from the entire company after you quit the job. The divorce laws and child support laws change in America, or America sinks and burns to the fucking ground. And right now, we are trending down in America. America's not getting better. America's getting worse by the fucking day. So it is up to you as a man watching this content as well. Guess what? America don't give a fuck about you guys, especially if you're straight, especially if you're white. Hell, they used to care about you if you're black, but now if you're a fucking black conservative or a black fucking non-Democrat, like you just don't want to be a fucking welfare baby loser, guess what? You're public enemy number one too, because they want to keep blacks on the fucking the Democrat plantation as well. Okay? They want to fuck, they don't give a shit about black people. Are you fucking kidding me? The government? Get the fuck out of here. Anybody who sides and thinks that the government is doing a good job right now, you're a fucking moron and you deserve to suffer. Okay? You deserve everything that is coming your way, because the government's gross overall interest is not yours, it's theirs. Do you know the United States government is the largest government organization on the fucking planet? The United States government is the largest government on the planet. You know what they only care about? Getting more money and more power. That's all they fucking care about. All right. Anyways, end rant. I feel like that was a 10 out of 10 rant. How long did I go? Wow, 38 minutes into it. But I had to say what I had to say. I got a super chat from thank you very much, my love, for 99 Great British Pounds. Love you so much. So much. Anything else? Let's go to the phone lines. Phone lines are open, 657-383-1318. King Dre was asking me something in the chat earlier. And so I think, would Avi Kingdom say something? Where did he say something? What are my mods? Give me 2 seconds, boys. I'm scrolling up. I neglected the chat for oh, here it is. What did it say? What is your favorite webinar presentation? Upcoming? Well, King Dre, I don't know. You haven't sent me yours yet. Let's take a look at the schedule. King Dre, you got to get with check the leaders chat. Randall's trying to put your stuff on the schedule. We got to get that finalized. Out of this right here, this is the upcoming schedule for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Honestly speaking, I think the one that is going to be really important is on Monday, the 22nd at night. This is Inner Masculine, which is prove your value to yourself, because I think a lot of guys don't realize their value. And like nowadays, I think a lot of guys are taught to hate themselves, and they think like they have no value. And you have to understand, when you leave America and you go to other countries, like, people just respect you for being a competent man. Like, there is a reverence for masculinity and there's a reverence for femininity. But in America, it's not the case at all. God, America is not trending up. Every single marker for America is trending down. Every single marker. Dude, you know the Japanese love offing themselves. Americans kill themselves more than the Japanese now. Okay? And the drug problem in America is insane. And the homeless problem is directly connected to the drug problem. Okay? I would say, yeah, actually, let me go big for you guys at home. Right here. Inner Masculine, prove your value to yourself. I think that's going to be a good one. Also, Apex Mindset, Paul, Foundations for Peak Mental Performance. This is really good. Wraith is a personal mentor of mine who I literally call every week. Setting boundaries as a man is good. And actually, the people who really brought my eyes to boundaries was King Dre in 2021 when we did a lot of work together. He taught me about also kind of proving your value, realizing my value as a man, and then boundaries. And the thing is, if you don't have boundaries, you don't know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, you're going to be told who you are for somebody else. I think this one too is really important by Paul, handling relationship conflict, because conflict is inevitable in all relationships. So you have to learn how to be diplomatic and handle these with your best interest at the forefront of it all. And then elevate cyber too, because the guys need to get employed, man. Guys really need to get employed. It's so important for you guys to get employed, and have like a legitimate job, like with fucking scalable skills. So that's all we got going on here. Phone lines are jam-packed here. Let me just read off the list real quick. So a couple people already hung up and gave up. Cool. 901-424-905-774, and then 516. Yeah, 404 earlier. I guess they hung up. All right, let's go. 901, you're on the air. What's up? 901. Okay, prank caller. Let's go to 424. 424, you got the floor. What's up?
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yes, what's up?
All right, how you doing, man?
Good.
All right, so I just have 2 questions and then 2 statements, and that's it.
Okay, go ahead.
So first, I ran into you kind of like on a Fresh and Fit and all that stuff, and I was a little skeptical at first, but the more I watched you, I started to I agree with a lot of stuff you said. So the more I watched you, the more I was like, okay, this guy's legit.
I am legit. Let's go to the question, please.
Other people, whatever. All right, no problem. So first question is, do you have any tips on business credits? Because I'm running a business and I'm thinking about getting some business credit cards to help fund it. I was wondering if you have any tips on that or give examples of how you use it.
So here's the deal. You shouldn't be using credit to start business. What credit do you need to do to start a business?
Talking about in the future. So right now, I have another business, but I'm not using business credit for that. But in the future, I'm planning on like going into like real estate, Airbnb, like vending machines, things like that.
Listen, I need you to sit up straight and talk to me. Listen to me. I need you to sit up straight and talk to me clearly. Stop mumbling. I can't hear you. It's coming in too low.
All right, can you hear me better?
Yeah, speaking to the mic clearly.
All right, cool. All right, I got you. So what I was saying is I'm not trying to use it right now for the current business I'm using, but in the future, I'm trying to get into like real estate, vending machines, stuff like that. And, you know, I do a lot of research. I hear like that's a good way to kind of like kickstart it. And,
so,
you know, people talk about like pros and cons of it, but I want to hear your opinion on it.
So when you say you hear a lot of ways that it's good to kickstart it, first of all, you don't take business advice from anybody unless they have a verifiable proof of concept that their business plan works. Okay. And what's the number one way to verify if a business works or not?
Research, like
No.
seeing like consistency.
No. Listen, I need you to be a lot more sharper listening to me. Okay. Be ready. And when you hear me talking, stop talking. Okay. The number one way to know if a business is working is they have positive cash flow. Do you know what positive cash flow is?
Yeah.
What is positive cash flow?
So basically, you're making more money than you're putting in, and you're not like, making a net negative. So like basically, you're not like sinking the ship.
Correct. So what's the current business you're involved in right now? What's your name?
Okay, my name is Wei. And so right now, I day trade full time, and then I teach people how to do that as well.
Okay. And how much are you making with this day trading?
Right now, I make strictly just day trading my own stuff. I make around like $2,000 a month.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
I've been studying for a while, but like consistently and like full on doing it about a year.
Okay. And then how much do you make from coaching people with this?
From coaching, it depends, but on average, if I add everything up, on average is around like $3,000-4,000.
Okay, so you're pulling in about $5,000 a month?
A month. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm trying to scale that to making $100K a year.
Yeah.
So.
Well, okay, so you're halfway there, which is good. How old are you?
23.
Okay, that's really good. So, in my opinion, what you need to do is you need to stop all mental energy going anywhere other than becoming a better day trader and scaling your education business. Because why do you think I'm going to tell you to do that?
Because it's working right now.
Bingo.
And I know I watched one of your videos talking about like it's better to like focus on like one thing instead of like trying to spread everything out at the beginning.
Yes. So the proof of concept for your business is already working. And at 23 years old, that's quite the accomplishment, Way. So you should be very proud of yourself. So secondly, if I were you, I would just be saving my cash right now. Are you building up cash reservoirs or are you blowing through this shit?
No, I'm building it up. So like everything I make, like the only thing I really like, I only spend money on like food and rent. Everything else I reinvest in multiple accounts, scaling, compounding. So most of my money's in my accounts. So I'm trying to grow it.
Okay. Are you eating out a lot? It sounds like you are.
Not really. Like maybe like once a week.
Okay. You eating at home? You being Spartan?
Yeah, I've been real healthy lately. Like smoothies daily. Less like fatty meats, less carbs. Like just strictly like fruits, veggies, water.
Good.
And like I said, I don't eat out like once a week.
Good.
Like on the weekend. So that's it.
Good. Really good. Good stuff. Yeah. So if I were you, then I'd just be prioritizing on scaling this business. Get it to the 100K mark, and then if you can maintain the 100K plus mark for 3 years in a row, then you have a solid business.
Okay. Sounds good.
So with the other
stuff,
I
just had one more question. I'll let you. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, with the other stuff too, I would kind of hold off on that right now. You want to be okay. In Japan, they have something called a shokunin, right? And a shokunin is somebody who masters their craft. Okay, so you've only been doing this for about a year. You told me, so you're far from being a master. But let me tell you something, okay? Way, you're 23 years old right now. If you take 10 years and you just focus on doing the day trade every single fucking day and then scaling your education business every day, by the time you're 10 years from now, you'll be 33. And 33 in manland, you're still a fucking baby. I know in America, they're like, oh, that's old. Yeah, if you're a fucking fat piece of shit that doesn't take care of yourself. Okay, I'm 37 years old. I've never felt better in my entire life. My life is awesome. Women are endlessly after me. I have so much business opportunity. I have so much money. My life is just trending upwards because I have been consistent. Okay, I'm live streaming every fucking day since 2019. I'm not off here starting side businesses and doing all this bullshit, right? God knows where I'm going to be when I'm 43, because I started live streaming when I was 33. I started late. I got to the success rate extremely late in life. But hey, at least I'm at the fucking party. So with you staying on that path between now and 33, then when you're 33, you'll probably, if you play your cards right, you'll probably at least be a millionaire, right? Based upon these numbers you're giving me now. And then from there, then from 33 to 43, you can start spreading your money into investments and branching out and doing a bunch of other different things.
Okay, makes sense.
Go ahead with your next question.
All right, so the second question is, I know you were talking about the networking group and all that. So like you said, like, I agree with you. I want to focus strictly on this, but at the same time, like, as you know, like, you know, there's not a lot of people that are like kind of like focus driven. So I want to like be around people that are either on the same missions as me or already accomplished things I'm trying to accomplish. So do you think that's good for strictly just that, like strictly like the networking?
Well, let's just run through the names of businesses that I've helped generate money with over the years since 2019. So you ever heard of the Fresh and Fit podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, so no one is more day one with Myron Gaines than me. I started training Myron since Q1 in 2019. Okay, and some of the foundations of what he does on the Fresh and Fit podcast, he learned those through studying with me in 2020. Okay. Rich Cooper, I put over $500,000 in that fucking loser's bank account. All right. Roll Tomasi helped him make a shitload of money. Donovan Sharp helped him with his launch business and Womanese and scaling that properly. Troy Francis helped him with Cat Academy. Okay. King Dre helped take his marketing production to a whole new fucking level. Red Pill Thor helped him build his brand from the fucking ground up. Hypnosis for Men helped him with that as well. Ryan Fowler, intermasculine.com, helped him with that. Andrew, Legal Mindset, he was in my fucking course and all that. He scaled and he grew up right now. Get Money Coding helped him, former graduate of the Masculine Empowerment Network. Ryan from Elevate Cyber, graduate of the Masculine Empowerment Network. Who else? Jack Napier got help from me. He's doing pretty okay for what Jack Napier can do. Sterling Cooper helped him with his brand as well. Justin Waller, both of Justin Waller's interns used to be my interns and work for me. Now they work for Justin Waller, and he's, his brand is catapulting to the top. So given all that information, do you think that you could possibly get some value from it?
Yeah, definitely. But I'm talking about like connection wise as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to well, obviously you're going to be in there, but I'm trying to connect with a bunch of people like that, build relationships and maybe in the future, business ventures and things like that. Like, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It's totally doable. I mean, it's not going to be any different than all the other guys who've signed up. I mean, there's even guys behind the scenes that are not even public facing figures. And the thing is this too, when you're around a group of guys that's dedicated to self-improvement, even right now, I'm looking at the inner game healing chat that I had launched last month. Okay. This thing is still popping off hugely. Every day, guys are in there working to get their inner game sorted out. So when you have a place where you can consistently go and, present your problems to a group of brothers that are on the same path as you, of course you're going to get better. Because who are you getting direct mentorship from now?
Nobody. That's what I'm saying. I've been just solo lone wolf for a minute. So,
well, listen,
you know what I'm saying? It kind of benefited because it helped me focus, but it's been a while and I'm scaling. So that's why I'm trying to, knowing people is important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let me tell you this way. Where else can you pay $800 and go get direct mentoring from a man who is a multi-million-dollar earning entrepreneur?
No, you got me there. You got me there.
And let me ask you something. Do I run a coaching business?
Yeah.
Do you run a coaching business?
Well, you do more than that, but yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So are you on the waiting list?
Well, not right now, but I'm going to be on it. That's why I wanted to call.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And here's
to confirm a few things.
Let me tell you something too.
I do.
Let me tell you something. I read a book, right? It was a really good book. It's called The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump, right? And Donald Trump said, when you are making a decision that has a potential upside, calculate the worst possible downside for you. Okay. So let's say you sign up for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Okay. And I totally scam you. I block you out of the Telegram chat. I block you out of everything, and you lose $800. Would your life be totally ruined?
No.
Right. Now let's take a look at the upside.
I told him no. It's like no.
Right. And so let's take a look at the upside. The upside is you link with not one, but multiple multimillionaire guys in there. You get direct access to a global network of men who are on the same journey of you of self-improvement. You get access to literally hundreds of hours of training in our training protocols and training programs. And if you apply these things, your success will also be like everybody else who got success.
No, I feel you. And what was that book called again?
This is The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump. The Art of the Deal.
All right, bet. Hey, I appreciate your time, for real. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was good talking to you. Do me a favor, Way. Go and get on the waiting list right now for the Masculine Empowerment Network. Read the emails when they come in. They have value in them. And then moving forward, I'll see you inside.
I appreciate it. All right, take care.
You too. Bye-bye. All right. Whew. Stretch. All right, so we got 905-774-516, 910-336. So if you're busy, send me a super chat and I'll cut you to the front of the line. It's got to be $10 and up. $10 up super chat. I'll cut you to the front of the line. Somebody just dropped off. So now we have 905. Oh, two people just dropped off. What the fuck? Okay, 905-774 and then 516. I'll be taking calls for 1 hour and 13 minutes more. You have to get on the call line right now. So call in. Number's right here, 657-383-1318. Let's go to 905. All right, 905, you're live. What's up?
Hi, John. How's it going? I am calling because I saw the webinar, or not the webinar, but the show you did with the...
Jesus Christ. Listen to me, bro. As non-Niaz, you can send a direct donation with the link right here. Billy just put in the chat. If you can't send a super chat, send a direct donation link. This cuts you to the front of the line for sure. Okay, go ahead, 905. Dynamic listening, please. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear it on the phone. Sorry. So I'm just calling in regarding the live that you did with the cybersecurity fellow.
Yep.
And right now I'm working in an industry called Salesforce, and I just kind of got into it like a year or so ago. I kind of been studying pretty hard, trying to, just make progress in that. And then when I saw the...
What do you do for Salesforce?
Sorry?
What do you do for Salesforce?
Oh, I'm an administrator, and I also work in under a cloud called Marketing Cloud.
Okay.
So I do both of those.
Okay.
And I just saw the presentation on cybersecurity, and, it seemed appealing to me because I've been struggling to find a remote position. And that was really kind of why I got into this industry, because I did want something that would be transferable skills for the future, but also allow me that flexibility of a remote career. And it's a little bit tough to come by, and I probably will accomplish this if I put in a few more years. But when I heard the fellow talking about cybersecurity and stuff, I'm thinking, wow, that seems appealing as well. But I don't want to get into a position where I'm just ping-ponging around directionless. So I just kind of wanted to fly a couple ideas by you and get your thoughts.
How old are you?
35.
And how long have you been involved in this industry?
About 2 years.
And how technically competent are you in regards to computer software and hardware?
I'm not a whiz, but I'm also not horrible. But I wouldn't say like computer programming or that type of stuff is like my bread and butter. I'd say that, more business analyst, that type of stuff.
I mean, you either
that seems to be more where I thrive. But
listen, you either know how to code or you don't know how to code. Can you code?
Well, I only started to learn that type of stuff when I got into this industry, and I wouldn't say I'm a natural, but I definitely can put in the work and learn it.
Mate, you didn't even answer the fucking question. Can you code or can you not code?
The code that Salesforce uses is not what, to answer your question, I guess, not the type of code that the fellow did in the presentation.
Okay. Thank you.
But there is code in Salesforce, and I've had to learn that.
Okay. And what do you do with this coding? What are you programming?
Well, most of it is you're just modifying certain things in Salesforce that needs to be programmed, whereas like a lot of the stuff is just kind of already made.
All right. So are you modifying user interface? Are you modifying user design? What are you modifying with the code?
In Salesforce, I'm modifying the user interface slightly.
Okay.
Now, there are developers that go deeper into that than what my position is.
Okay.
And in Marketing Cloud, I do a lot of the code when it comes to HTML, CSS, and that type of stuff.
Okay. So you know how to do HTML coding too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do know how to code. You're like a beginner coder.
Right.
Okay, cool. Where are you located in the world?
Canada.
Oof. Okay. And then how much are you making a year annually?
80
Canadian, yeah?
Yeah.
And then what city are you in?
Just outside Toronto.
Okay. Solid. Okay, so basically Toronto. So yeah, 80,000 in Toronto is not that much.
Nope.
Okay, and then what are your career aspirations, goals? What do you want to do with your life? What's your name?
Mike.
Okay, Mike, talk to me. What are your career goals, aspirations? What's the big picture here?
Well, I wanted to just honestly, like you've said, have a stable career that provides that portion of my life to be like solid, that I can build upon and progress through that, so the other areas of my life can be improved as well.
Okay, so give me some numbers. How much money you want to make?
I'd say like 120 would be good.
Life goal?
No, just in the next couple of years.
Couple of years, so 2 years? You need to be more precise with your numbers, sir.
So if in the next 2 years I'm doing 120, I would say that that's a good progression.
120 Canada?
I mean, obviously I'd love American money, but to land a gig in the United States without a visa or anything, it's, you definitely need skills that would make them want to hire you. And I'd say that I'm not at that level yet.
For sure.
So I would, yeah.
So 120 Canadian is only 89K US. And did you watch the entire episode with me and Ryan from Elevate Cyber?
Absolutely, yep.
Okay. So you talked about like entry level positions are 80 to 90,000 US, right?
Absolutely. And that's why there was a big appeal on my end. I'm like, okay, well, there's a lot of opportunity if what he's saying is correct.
For sure. And then 35 years old, Canada, 80K Canadian, which is like probably 60K US. So like you're barely like, I mean, you're doing, I mean, I'm not trying to take away from accomplishments, but theoretically speaking, on the grand scheme of things, 35 years old, you're behind the curve of advancement. So when do you turn 36?
In about 2 months.
Okay, so you're basically 36. So let's say 36 to 37, you get training, you get educated in cybersecurity, right? Now you have your current resume. How long have you been at this current company?
About a year and a half.
Okay, what were you doing for the other fucking 33 years of your life?
I was doing a lot of graphic design, photography, videography.
All right, so a bunch of bullshit. You're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Do you feel happier now that you got this real job? Do you feel like more of a sense of dignity and accomplishment as a man?
Well, my life is more stable, and to be honest, with having like disposable income, and it allowed me to have more of like just a different mentality. So yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. And you did the right thing, man. You turned it around. Let's say we got to plan it out to 40 now. Okay. So 30, you're basically 36 years old. So 36 to 37, you get 1 year cybersecurity under your belt, right? Given that you're already, you are a man, you're 35, 36, you're 36. So you're seasoned, you're educated, you know how to get things done. It takes you a year to get educated. So let's say now 37, you're educated up to par. Keep in mind, Ryan trains people from zero experience to competent in 1 year, but you have some experience. You're already technically competent to a degree. So
shut up and take my money.
Let's say you get educated at 37 and you get a job. Now you're 37. We're going to lowball you. Now you're 37, 80K USD. So that's just south of 110 Canadian. And then the next year, now you're 38 and you play your cards right. You show up on time. You keep on scaling your skills. Then you're up to 100K USD at 38. 39, you scale up again. Now you're at like 160. Let's pump the numbers down. 150K USD. And then by the time you're 40 making 200K USD with the ability to double dip, get 2 jobs, or, just coast on 200 at 40 years old. Let me tell you something, bro. I know dudes that are making 40 in their 40s, making like 200 to like 300,000, $400,000 a year, like good money for average people, but in the big dog game, like, you start to get your feet wet. These dudes are pulling fucking hotties, man, like in their 20s, 25, 26, 27. So like, all hope is not lost for you, Mike.
Yeah. I just wanted your feedback because I have been working hard at this current path I'm on. I was thinking about getting into like jumping, to a new company, consultancy and stuff. And when I saw the cybersecurity stuff, I said, like, I'm only doing this job because I want money. So if I'm only doing these jobs for money, I might as well do a gig where I can maximize the amount of money I can make. So I've done the whole passion thing, and I still do that in my spare time. It's no problem, but I wanted to get real, and that's kind of the path I'm on.
Yeah, you did it. You did it backwards. You want to do, the stability first, then branch out on the passions after. But, I think this is the right thing to do, in my opinion, based upon your skill set and based upon what you've told me. It aligns with your goals perfectly. So are you on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network?
Yep.
Okay. I want to pop you in there. I want to see you in there, Mike. Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Much love. Peace out. All right, children, gather around. Pop MLD is going to give you some fucking life advice now. You see this man that just called in? He's 35 years old. And just 2 years ago, and he's like 33-ish. Technically he was like, because he's 36 now. So at 34, he finally got his act together to get a real job. This is what I'm telling you guys, all right? This is no disrespect to Hustlers University, the real world, and all this shit that Tate's doing, okay? Can you make money in those industries? Yes. Is it probable that you're going to have a lot of success? No. Because when all these Hustler University idiots send me the most awful copy-paste emails like, hey, bro, I could work for you. I watched one of your videos, and, I think it's great that what you're doing for men. Like the same copy-pasta bullshit, okay? It's a waste of time, okay? And if you're a guy in your 20s, get a solid skill. Stop thinking you're too fucking good for a job, okay? Stop. For you guys, I know so many guys in their 30s and 40s who just fucking chasing their fucking passion. Oh, my passion. No, you're a lazy little shit is the reality of life, okay? You're a man. You need to work. You need to go out there and get a job, a scalable job, a job that your income is scalable. All right. If you're technically sound, I'm telling you, cybersecurity, learning to code, fantastic jobs. Even if you're a low IQ Marn, you can't do that. Go learn to weld. Okay. Literally take a piece of fucking fire and melt metal together, and you can get up to $100,000 a year. Get some kind of skill that is going to allow you to be financially well off so you can have some fucking dignity. Go to school. If you're going to go to a 4-year degree, go become a petroleum engineer. Go become, and if it's too hard for you, go become a nurse. Okay. Being a male nurse is a respectable career, and you're surrounded by hot, horny, overstressed sluts. And you could wade your way through that sea of sluts and eventually find a good nurse yourself. Okay. The opportunities are endless, but this guy wasted from the moment he turned 18. So wasted 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. 16 years later, after wasting his time, he finally got his shit together that he just said, hey, you know what? I fucking hate this job, but at least I'm getting paid. You young boys, you children out there fucking understand what I'm trying to tell you guys? Get a fucking marketable skill. Get employed. Have some money. Have some dignity. Okay? Have some fucking dignity. Being able to pay your own bills, being able to manage your money, being able to look at your friends when they say, hey, let's go out to eat. You're like, oh, yeah, I don't have any money. I got to go home and be a fucking loser. Have some dignity for yourself. Anyways. Here you go. Shout out to my man, Justin Mark. He's in the house. Trades are all 6 figures. Jobs, roofing, welding, plumbing, electrical. Dude, I mean, the opportunities are everywhere. You know, another thing, too, you learn to be a fucking a power lineman. The country's running out of power linemen. Dude, within 4 to 5 years being a power lineman, you can make $200,000 a year. Okay? That's half of the president's salary. Shout out to Morgan Jones, $1.99 super chat. Thank you guys so much. Billy, put the number in the chat. We only have 2 people on the phone lines. 774 and 516. You guys have no idea how much value I bring to the table. If there was an opportunity for me to freely call a multi-million-dollar earning entrepreneur every week, I would be on this phone line every fucking week. Okay. Call me right now, 657-383-1318. Let's go to 774. 774, you have got the floor. What's up, big man?
Hello, John. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So I called in last week. I was the guy with the whores and porn problem.
Oh, you the guy with that money?
I want to call in and say that that conversation.
Wait.
Sorry.
So you're gonna call in and say that you didn't sign up for the monthly coaching?
What, the Masculine Empowerment Network?
No, you were supposed to join the monthly coaching because you're the guy who is paying all the money for the escorts. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. So yes, this is something I did want to talk about. I am going to book the consultation call with you, but I want to buy the MEN first and try and work through inner healing as well as MEN, and then actually like get down to brass tacks on that call and come up with like a good plan. I don't want to like waste your time or mine.
The only time you're wasting is
before the horses.
The only time you're wasting is wasting it by not getting it done as soon as possible, bro.
That's fair to say.
Between the last time we talked and now, have you paid for any money to go bang escorts?
Actually, no.
Congratulations. Give you a Final Fantasy victory on that one. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be real, man. Like, yeah, that's an issue of mine. but the financial like pain you experience from that is a deterrent. So it's like the real thing I need to work through is like the pornography, like cutting out pornography. And I know you talk about that in Inner Game, and yeah, it's just a difficult issue to work through. It's insidious.
Mm-hmm. Why do you watch porn?
No other readily available sexual outlets, and it's just convenient. Yeah, it's convenient. Super convenient.
Do you go to the gym?
I do, yes.
And what do you do? Like the fucking vagina machine? You just sit there and close your legs? What do you do?
No, I actually went to the Muay Thai gym today.
Did you?
No lie.
Oh my
I did,
God.
yeah.
So you
Couple rounds of sparring.
You could fight, but you can't fucking fight the urge to look at pornography, huh?
Dude, it's fucking hard.
How old are you?
Like, it's fucking hard. It's been a long running addiction, not gonna lie.
Yeah. How old are you?
30.
So where do you live?
Recently. Where do I live?
Yeah.
I live in the Northeast, New England.
Okay. And so I know women in the Northeast are just ugly as fuck. Is that why? Like, you just don't want to go talk to these ugly fucking troglodytes?
No, dude. There's hot girls around. There's definitely an approach anxiety involved.
So you
right?
just have a gigantic
walk up to women.
So you just have a gigantic bleeding, gaping vagina because you're a pussy to know you're afraid of these girls. Are these girls gonna knock you out? You actually got fucking hands. You afraid of these girls?
Dude, low key, dude, you're right. Like, I'm less afraid of getting punched in the face than walking up to a girl. I've been punched in the face like not 1,000 times, but a bunch of times.
Right. And you're making how much a year again?
North of 6 figures.
Okay. So let me get this straight. You're a white guy. How tall are you?
I'm 6'3". We talked about this last time.
Oh, you are fucking
I'm
Homo sapien, bro. The gay is real, dude. Come on, bro. I'm pulling up the fucking. I'm gonna shame you with your success. So okay, you're fucking. Let's say you're just recently 30. So we'll pull this down. 29, 34. Exclude married. You're white.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not obese, and let's just put north. We'll put you at 105. Okay. All right. So you're literally in the 0.12% of all men in America, and out of white men, you're in the 21% of all white men. Okay. And you're afraid to go talk to girls and think you're not good enough. That's what I'm calculating here.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And okay. So what are we supposed to do here, Bob? Bob the wanker.
I should probably just go get punched in the face as far as approaching girls goes, and just approach 100 women, right?
Listen to me.
Probably the solution.
Do me a favor. Book the consultation right now. Okay. Reach across your cum-stained fucking keyboard. Pick up your fucking wallet. Go to Modern Life Dating right now. Book the consultation and talk to me right now, dude. You're the easiest kind of guy I can fix.
Dude. All right.
Don't be a fucking pussy.
Bro. I'm doing it right now.
Don't go and jerk your little dick off anymore.
I'm not fucking with you.
We're gonna hold up the show right now. I'm literally waiting for the PayPal notification right now.
PayPal account. What the fuck? I have to sign in. I don't use PayPal, bro.
Just fucking
Pay with
click
debit or
through it.
credit.
You'll pay
There
with
we
your
go.
debit card.
I am. Dude, this is sending the code to my old phone number.
That's not
I'm
my
not even fucking with you.
Okay. All right. Well, then do me a favor. Click Billy, put the Streamlabs link in the chat.
I already got that up.
All right. So then send $500 there.
All right, word. Where's Billy's chat for the Streamlabs link? There we go. Dude, where's my debit card? All right, John. Don't hold the show. It's gonna come through.
Shut
You're
up.
gonna see it. I
Shut
swear
up.
to
No, I'm
God.
holding you right now.
Swear to
Yes, we are holding the whole show up because you're squandering your 6'3", 6-figure whiteness into fucking whores on a screen that you jerk off to.
Dude, I have to go outside my car because that's where my debit card is.
Good.
Fuck.
That's right.
Not playing.
Guys, smash the like button. In the meantime, we got 151 people in the house.
Everyone better smash the like button.
Shut up and get the card and sign up. God damn it, Bob.
I'm in the car, bro.
Good.
Here we go.
And listen, that's peak whiteness, leaving your fucking wallet in the car. Can you not do that anymore? Okay, the world's getting dangerous. Stop.
Dude, I don't even lock my car. I
Don't
don't lock the doors to my house either. That's how wet I am.
You are a mark, bro. Do not say that on fucking TV.
Yeah, well, I also live in a stand your ground state, so that'll be a fun night.
There you go.
Yeah, we got Castle Doctor, baby.
Do it.
God bless the USA.
Yeah.
Okay. Where the fuck is this? Yeah, I gotta log in. Bruh.
Go to Streamlabs, click the link,
I did.
and then enter 500, and then it's going to pop up on the screen, and everybody's going to see that you did it.
Dude, what the fuck? USD 500. Dude, this doesn't make sense. What, do I have to log into Streamlabs in order to donate?
I don't think so.
It looks like it's making me log in because log in with YouTube.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Okay, come on, Streamlabs. Don't fuck with me. Alrighty. Oh, this is gonna dox my fucking name because that's what my YouTube is under.
Don't worry, it's
Fuck
gonna.
it.
I'll cover it.
All right, there we go. Yeah, don't dox me, please. Thank you,
You're
John.
good. Let me just change this real quick. Let me know when it goes through.
Entering my card info right now. That's false. Invalid credentials. Please verify card. Pretty sure I entered all of this properly. Okay. One more shot, dude.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's giving me an invalid credentials notification. There was an error processing this donation. Something went wrong. So that's very annoying. That's like so anticlimactic. Fuck.
Yes, it is. What was the error message you got on my website? It was PayPal was to your old number?
Yeah, it's trying to send a verification code to my not current number.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know what to say. I tried.
You did try. But
So,
I promise I will be.
How? Your fucking credit cards don't work.
Yeah, it's just, actually, it's probably a fraud alert, realistically.
Well, why don't you check your email and see if you can see if it's a fraud alert.
Yeah, I got a Streamlabs once. Yeah. Okay, activity. This is me. Yes, it was me.
All right, then try again.
Okay. Dude. There was an error processing this donation. Something went wrong. That's fucking gay. Dude. I'm sorry, John. I don't know what to say.
Me neither, Bob.
Can't do it right now.
Me neither, Bob. Well, I want you to sit down, and while I'm doing the show, figure it out. Okay?
I will.
Log out of Streamlabs, log back in, make a new account. I don't know. Figure it out. And I'll talk to you. We can get this handled tonight.
I'm going to figure it out.
Okay? Tonight, Bob.
All right.
Tonight.
When's your stream end, bro?
We're ending in approximately 40 minutes.
All right. I'll stay awake for that.
Figure it out. Let me know when it comes through. Okay?
I got you.
No more porn, Bob. No more porn.
No more porn.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. We got 516-760-817-336. If you want to be skipped to the front of the line, send a $10 super chat or more. Let's go to 516. 516, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, John, how you doing today?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm doing great, buddy. I'm doing great. Thank you. By the way, I'm one of your farthest viewer. I'm all the way watching you from Pakistan. Recently I came across a clip of yours, and since then I've been following you, subscribe to the channel and everything. I have two things to say, and I have a question.
Sure.
But
Which
before,
clip was it, by the way?
I go there, I just wanted to give a prospect to your viewers. Sorry to
listen.
interrupt.
What clip? What clip? Listen to me.
We live in third world.
Listen to me. What clip of mine did you see that made you follow me?
The one with the white lady, very revealing lady. I don't know the name, but she was wearing a very revealing clothes. You can say I'm from Pakistan. So it is quite revealing for us. So just I saw that. Since then, I've been a big fan. Honestly speaking, I'm married. I have 2 kids, and I'm not into all these bullshit, whatever most of these guys are discussing here. The only thing I wanted to say here is I really like your style of doing these things. Mostly I've seen people in your domain or your space, you guys call it in US. They are mostly doing these hookers, discussing why men are great and why women are this and that. which is total bullshit. You're telling a whore that, men are so valuable where she can get like, I'm not shitting on the previous guy, but she can get paid for someone's, time and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Secondly, I wanted to say is you're keeping it clean, which is wonderful. I can see your face. I'm not seeing any haram stuff. And that's great. And I really appreciate your advice, because most of these things that you're saying, we in third world experience. And I just want to give guys a prospect on this. Guys, you're making $120,000 or maybe $100,000 in US or anywhere in the world. Just fucking leave US, man. That's the world. That's the place of Satan. Your guys, your kids are getting mutilated. Your women are not under check. Your men are turning gay. Your system, your divorce system, it's bullshit. If you talk these things to a man in a village in Pakistan, the guy will be like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you talking about Mars or some other civilization? Is it happening in this world where we live?"
Yep.
So it's all fucked up. So move to somewhere in Middle East, maybe, in a traditional setting, maybe, somewhere in West Europe if you're a Christian, or, maybe Japan. Japanese people don't give a fuck about what religion you are.
No.
So you can do wonderful. And having a blue passport, women treat you like you're a god, a Greek god coming down from somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
So just look into this. I have a quick question, man.
Yes.
Since a very young age, I started working, and I'm making good money while sitting here talking about this, not you guys. I'm just making around $1,000 to $1,500 a month while sitting in Pakistan, which is a good money.
Mm-hmm.
What do you recommend me? Should I go for the next leap? I was planning to get to Dubai and, work into the business development, which I do.
Yeah.
And what's your take on that? Is it a scalable skill, or I just leave it and, switch up to something else?
Yeah. Listen,
I'm 26-year-old, have 2 kids, wife, very happy.
Yeah. Go where the money is, bro. If you can get yourself over to Dubai, follow the money. Do you know one of the main reasons I moved to Tokyo is?
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo is the city with the most millionaires in the world.
I have no idea.
Tokyo is the city with the most millionaires in the world.
That's wonderful.
So for me, my success over here is just a drop in the bucket, right? So, but the thing is, when you're surrounded by excellence, when you're surrounded by greatness, you're going to rise up to that standard. Does it make sense to you?
Mm-hmm. 100%. And the reason why I say, because recently heard you saying that a man should have a legacy, and you're now feeling like, you want to have kids and everything.
For sure.
Which is wonderful. And I have 2 kids, and I can resonate with this thing because, at the end of the day, if you're making millions, billions, bullshit, whatever, trillions, what are you doing it for? There's no one to just take care of you. You can't even, take care of your shit coming out of your back once you're old.
Yep.
So you should have someone, taking care of you. So I totally resonate. Please do continue. I just wanted to listen to your wisdom, man.
Yeah, I mean, no, 1,000%. I mean, the big thing for me, when I watched a movie called Iron Man. So I don't know if you know about Iron Man, but when he was actually, I think he was, he was in the cave. I think the guy was from Pakistan, the guy that was with him. And he says, he's like, "So do you have a family or anything?"
Yep.
And he's like, "No." He's like, "So you're the man with everything and nothing." And I recently had a near-death experience, and it kind of brought my reality to me that like all this fame, all this money, and all this bullshit that I have means nothing if you don't have someone with me that cares about you and loves you. And it made me realize, like, the girl in my life at that time too wasn't the one for me. So I sent her back to the streets where she belongs. She belongs to the streets. And now I'm sourcing a new candidate for the queen of my kingdom. So it's really important. I think the thing is, because family is so important. It's the best thing in the world. Like when my mom's here right now, right? And she's here. I'm, helping her lose weight and everything because she lives in America and all that fucking fatness.
Mm-hmm.
And, me and my mom just love, like, just chatting with my mom and sitting down and watching YouTube videos and just discussing my business is just so much fun. And it's because it's my family. When I go home with my family, I see my brother, he has 3 children. They all jump on me. They love me. They hug me. They kiss me. And it's just so nice to be around people that love you just for you. And that's what family is. But it's just upsetting to see the state of the divorce court systems in America packed on with feminism. Like the country is circling the drain, and it's not going to get any better.
Don't let me start talking about this, because I've been recently exposed to all this stuff. Previously, I was watching most of the sales stuff and everything. And It's bogus. 100% it's bogus. You guys are right. The reason why you guys are yelling on all these things and talking about these things are out of control. And, I would take it to the traditional side, to the religion side. There is a severe level of agenda happening in U.S. against men just to break the nuclear family. Satan wants you to be alone. Just be on yourself so he can fuck with your mind. He can fuck with your finances. He can fuck with your belief in God and everything. So make sure if you're Christian, if you're Muslim, if you're Jew, just stay connected to your roots. Just be aware that what's going around you. And that's the reason why Andrew Tate recently sparked up a lot. I'm not a big fan of him, but sparked up a lot in the Muslim community as well, because he was talking facts. Even sitting outside, if you're a rational person, you can see things, what's happening in U.S. And most of the people in U.S. think that everybody wants to get into U.S. Everybody wants to be in United States. Honestly, man, just from a logical prospect, nobody wants to come to U.S. There's nothing exciting about U.S. except the money thing. That's it. And dollars, as you guys are seeing, is toppling down.
Yeah.
So there's nothing interesting about U.S. People are leaving. People are going to different nations. And the point I'm trying to make here is, if you're making good money, if you have something in saving, fuck off, man. Just try to build a family. After 100 years, nobody gives a fuck if you left U.S. and if you stayed in the U.S. The thing that matters is you have a legacy. You have kids that know, okay, I had a father, John. I had a father, Mike. He made the hard decision. He did the right thing. And now we are living in peace. And we have this beautiful family, beautiful reason of living. So all these things, and, incentivizing women in divorce. And now you have this thingy, okay, women know everything. Women are so capable. They can do a man's job, and letting them be on the streets. They're fucking around. They're coming back home, and now they don't love their husband because they have seen a lot of dick. And at the end of the day, it's a big loss for men. So whatever you created for weak men, the men who wanted to exploit beauty that is sitting at home, now is cursing them. It's making them miserable.
Yep.
So that's the thing which I wanted to point out. But I really appreciate your time. I just don't want to take your show away. Love to have a conversation about this anytime soon, but I'm not that high value guy. But these are a few opinions I wanted to share.
No, don't put yourself down. Listen, I think a lot of people need to really hear what the world thinks about America from the outside perspective, because the majority of Americans, they go to like the Caribbean for a vacation, if they even leave America. Okay. I talked to a beautiful woman recently, stunningly gorgeous, right? She's 34.
Yeah.
She just got her passport and she has not left America. Okay.
Oh my God.
These people really have no idea how the world looks down on Americans on a global scale. People think Americans are fat, loud, stupid, uneducated, terrible fashion with the worst women, and just militant alphabet mafia propaganda. And it's just like the world is just like, because somebody said like American values are spreading. No, they're not. They are not. Backpackers.
No, absolutely not.
Backpackers are now starting to realize having an American flag on their backpack when they're traveling is not a good thing. Okay. Japanese people, Korean people,
it is dangerous.
Chinese people, listen, Japanese people, Korean people, Chinese people are now saying, I don't want to fucking take a vacation to America because it's too dangerous. But Americans are so used to living in this common filth and, quite frankly, cultural mess. And just like Americans will drive past somebody tweaking out on the fucking floor from drugs, or somebody just like screaming and having a fight in the middle of a pizza parlor at 2 o'clock in the morning, like, oh yeah, it's just normal. It's America. Like, you don't see that in Japan. You don't see that in Dubai. You don't see that in Singapore. You don't see that in Korea at all. Like, people here are fucking normal and civilized.
The thing I wanted to add on to this conversation is, I hope like I would add some value to the viewers. Bro, if you're in the dumpster for quite some time, you never feel the foul smell what's around, So even if you are not willing to go ahead and travel the world, you have no idea what power US dollar have even now, and what a passport of US can do for you. You can move to any part of the world, any means any. If I talk about my situation, I can't even go to Maldives, just right down south. I have to get a visa, and the way people think about us is, okay, these guys, the Pakistanis, hired guns of US, and these are terrorists, and we won't give them a visa. These are this and these are that. So just seeing from your perspective, you can go anywhere. Anywhere mean anywhere in the world. And the world means like I can't even go now, right next door, man. So having that thing right in your hands, and you just have to book a ticket, which is roughly around $1,500 or maybe $1,000, and just start moving. Go to Dubai. Just look at the people. The funny thing is, you talked about backpackers. I recently met a U.S. tourist here in Lahore, the city where I live. They come here for food and everything, because there is no, women out there. They have to fuck, or stuff like that, drinking and all that stuff. There's nothing like this. It's just absolute great food, hospitality, and everything. So he was talking about this basic thing: why people are paying for my food. And I was like, man, are you fucking kidding? This is a normal thing here in Pakistan. This is a normal thing. You're a guest, and if someone pays for you, it's no big deal. And so minuscule, so small things. They think like, oh my God, why people, I'm not able to spend my money. Real, we are poor, but we are not unhospitable people.
Right.
Go out in the world and see what the world is like and how beautiful it is.
Don't
stay in that gay mess, what you guys are. Every now and then a kid coming in, yeah, Dad, I'm gay, I'm getting fucked by Uncle John right next door. And your daughter coming in, hey Dad, I'm actually a man now. And I'm gonna get a plastic dinglo between my legs, and hey, actually, John, I don't like you. I like Mike, and I'm gonna leave the house, and the kids are with me, and you have to pay me to take care of your kids. Fucking retards, man! Come on, what are you guys doing with your lives? You guys have the best resources, the best, opportunities. Right now, I'm talking. I was listening to this guy. He was talking about, I'm gonna have a vending machine business. What the fuck are you talking about? You're a young dude, man. Go out, just start landscaping. What the fuck? Like, I'm sorry I don't use this kind of communication, but unfortunately I have to do it because I get passionate about it. I see people with absolute potential. The way they conduct themselves, they're truthful, they're honest. And the moment you talk about something about women, you hear, why you guys treat your women like that? No, we don't treat our women bad. It's just Fox News. Grow up. Just learn how the world is. Go out. I bet a guy coming from US, if he can land one woman in a traditional country, I will fuck myself. I'll say that I'm a gay next day. And it's a big sin in my religion. I would go and get fucked. But this is the problem. You guys are not realizing that what kind of mess you are in. Satan Khan recently, oh my goodness, come on, can you seriously believe that? Yep. Like, the guy is evil and you guys are just worshiping. There are a few people in US that are worshiping Satan. Come on. Yep. What else you guys will do to bring the wrath of God?
Let me ask
God
you
doesn't
something.
Come down and start bolting you guys out like a Greek movie.
Let me ask you something. One thing that American people like to say, which I think is the dumbest shit ever, they always talk about how expensive raising children is. Can you talk about that? Because you're in Pakistan, which is like, traditionally known as a poorer country. Can you talk about that?
It is. Bro, you won't believe I want to have 12 kids and 3 wives, honestly speaking. I have one wife right now, 27. I have 2 kids. I want to have 10 more. Raising kids is no big deal. They don't eat gold. They don't eat, what you call caviar in the breakfast or something like this.
Yeah.
Diapers, they're in your money. If I talk about it, I spend like $10 on every 1.5 weeks for diapers. My second one is recently born, and it happened like 10 days ago. The big expense was because I wanted to have like a better facility for my wife, hygienic facility for the delivery. It was a big, expense around, I would say $1,000 maybe, because I don't do insurance and all that bullshit. It's haram. So the 2 major expenses were just delivery. That's it. And rest, my kids, even if they're on formula milk, which I totally don't agree because it's bullshit. It's just to have, foggy brain kids raising up and retarded and not proper growth. So get the better diet for your wife. That's it. And they will have the mother milk. And once they're good enough, they'll go and have, regular stuff that you're eating, potatoes and all that stuff that is out there.
Because my brother,
it's not a big deal. You just
listen. I want to tell you something because I believe that too. Because my brother got his wife pregnant and they got married when he was 20, and they had 3 children over the span of his 20s, and he never made more than $40,000 a year, and that was at a small portion in his life when he only made 40,000 for like 1 a year or something. He joined the military. He was basically a fucking slave for the Air Force. They talked him up. They said, "You're gonna do all this shit." They sent him out to Wyoming, and all he ended up doing was transporting shotguns from Wyoming to, I think it was Nebraska and back, or Arkansas, something like that, just driving shotguns and transferring them back and forth. And then now in his 30s, he finally got a job thanks to one of the guys in Masculine Empowerment Network as a computer programmer. And he's already making like $80-something thousand a year. And he just started making decent money. And the kids are like homeschooled, super healthy, super educated, not obese, very, very, like my brother's Christian, so what him and his wife do is they watch everything before the children watch it. So it's because there's a lot of these children programs now that have a lot of this LGBT propaganda in it in America, and they don't want them watching that at all. And so they screen everything, and the kids are super smart, super well adjusted. They all are very healthy. They love me. They love their family. And so, I'm just, I don't know. I'm flabbergasted that because I just think a lot of Americans blow their fucking money too. Like they all have, they have like Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus. They're eating Uber Eats. They're fucking buying drugs. They're watching porn subscriptions, all this trash. They blow their money. And then they're like, "Oh, I don't have enough money to raise a family, or I don't have enough money to get ahead." And they're really just, they're my mom is not American, right? And she says, my image of Americans is like a fat baby with ice cream in each hand, crying for more ice cream, And I was just like, that's, it's pretty solid. So listen, I got to go because I got to take other callers.
True, true.
My friend, I got to go. I got to take other callers. But what's your name, brother?
Absolutely. It was Essen.
Essen?
Oh, I'll keep on talking. Yeah, AHSAN. It's an Arabic name.
Oh, okay. You're the guy that was just talking to me. You couldn't send the super chat. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, bro. Essen, thank you so much for calling in.
You have.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate
it, Have
it,
a wonderful day, man.
We'll talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, Julio Salinas with the Naruto just sent a $10 super chat, so he's getting cut to the front of the line. 760-817, you're next. 336, Julio, you're on the line. What's up, bro?
Hello, John. My name. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, John. I'm just trying to get some advice right now since I kind of like changed my life since I turned 20. I just trying to like I don't know, do something for my life.
Okay. What would you like to change?
I just want to make more money. That's it.
Okay. And
work on myself.
Okay. So let's talk about money first, because that's probably the most important thing right now. Because money's like oxygen. If you don't have enough money, you're not going to be able to breathe for long. So what is the thing you're trying to do with your life, skill-wise?
Right now, I'm just in community college. Doing this program for aircraft mechanics for right now, but
okay,
I try to look for another skill set so I can be productive, like not doing nothing on the free time.
Okay. And why airplane mechanic? I mean, I know this is a decent job, but I think the salary is like pretty capped. I mean, tell me about why airplane. I mean, I know there's a shortage of people. Airplane mechanic. Are you in Florida? Where are you at?
In North Carolina.
Okay, go ahead. And what's your plan with this education?
I'm trying to like get this job so I can like get more money and just invest with it.
Okay. And
that's all. Just trying to like. I'm just trying to like live like not like on the luxury lifestyle. Just trying to like live like below my needs so I can like I don't know like just invest on myself. That's it.
Okay. And are you like? Don't take this the wrong way, but are you mentally normal? You don't have any handicaps or anything like that?
No, I just like can't communicate that well.
Okay.
I'm just like not like I'm not like talk. I don't like to talk to like a lot.
Okay.
I don't know.
Single mother household?
No, I got my both parents are in here.
Really? Where are they from?
From Mexico.
And are you first generation American? Your parents immigrated?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. So when do you think you're going to graduate from airplane mechanic school?
Until 2025, I believe.
Okay. And then what are you doing to make money in the meantime?
I was just like I would live with my parents for a while, like trying to help them out until they like stable, like
No.
They just need to pay their bills. That's it. Like no debt.
No. Listen to me. I mean, like right now, what are you doing to earn and make money right now?
I work as a janitor for the meanwhile. And I was just working with my godfather for right now. And while I got my license, then I will work at the airlines or a small like private shop.
Okay. So you do want to prioritize your education, which is good, right? But
yes,
ideally, what you want to do is try to work another kind of job that can make you a little bit more money while you're getting your education at the same time. So typically, I used to be a janitor too. It was a fucking awful job. It's awful. Think about something you can do that can be of a little bit more value to the economy so you can get a little bit more money as well. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
But yeah, that's what I would say to you right there, my friend. That's my advice. I mean, looking at the airplane mechanics stats, I mean, it's not a bad thing to be doing. There is definitely a shortage of these people in the States as well. And it looks like the base salary will be $79,000, which is not bad for a single male. And the high end will get you to $100,000. And as the workforce continually grows retarded in America, if you can maintain sanity and show up on time and avoid women at the workplace because they'll probably sexually give you like some false sexual harassment thing, right there is something that you can do. It's a good job.
What do you prefer? Like, I'll study for another skill so I can like meanwhile work on as a janitor and as an aircraft mechanic.
Sorry, say that again.
What should I study for, like for my second skill, or while I'll become like an aircraft mechanic, or and as a janitor for right now? What can I learn?
That's a good question, actually. That's a really good question. So if you can, it's based upon your study schedule, right? But, you know, you could get into the service industry where you can be making more tips. So you can, like, if you become a waiter at a nicer restaurant, you can, make higher tips, which is good. You could get into a field, something along the lines of welding. I know a lot of welding apprenticeships will pay you to start learning and welding because there's a shortage of welders is needed as well. And in the welding industry, you can get up to like $100,000, $80,000 a year within like 2 years of working in that industry. And then, the trades are never a bad thing. You could get into you could get into roofing as well. Roofing is a decent job. And they pay well, especially if you're like not addicted to drugs or alcohol, like the majority of people in the fucking construction industry are.
Mm-hmm. Are you seeing your the learning how to code video from, was it like 3 or 2 days ago? I was just like kind of interested since like I'm kind of good with computers, also like troubleshooting them and all that, but I really kind of like learn how to code.
So here's the thing. So, right. If you are good with computers, like, when you say troubleshooting, you're good with software, or what are you good with? Software, hardware? Can you build a computer?
Shut up and take my money.
Yes, I've built a computer before, yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're smart enough to build a computer from scratch, you could take a look into cybersecurity. That's something that's not as hard as a lot of people say it is. Our buddy Ryan from Elevate Cyber, he's in the Masculine Empowerment Network, and that's something you could do. And if you could manage to study for a year with Ryan, right, and then also balance your janitor job and your airline mechanic education, I mean, within 1 year, your entire life will be turned around, Julio. Seriously.
So then I'm interested then.
Yeah. Well, you could sign up for Brian's course, or you could come to the Masculine Empowerment Network, join us, and then through there, you can get into Ryan's course as well. Those are the things we're offering right now. I think also because you're young, you're hungry, and you want to get this done, definitely joining the Masculine Empowerment Network is something that's going to be of astronomical value to you, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes, I'm on the waiting list.
Okay.
The OVN.
Yeah, and then check the link in the the cybersecurity episode I did with Ryan.
No.
So I think it was.
I will look it up.
Yeah, it was 3 episodes because yesterday was Mark. The day before that was Thor. I think it was Monday night. God, time just flies. Monday night, and then Billy just put the link in the chat right there. The Elevate Cyber website. You got to hit the space though, Billy, because I don't think that is I don't know if that's clickable. Let me look at the. Oh no, it's clickable. Yeah, the link's right there. You could click on that and sign up, and that'll get you into Ryan's education.
Is it the
go ahead, Julio?
Elevate Cyber Year Pass?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Let me just tell you something, Julio. You have a really good attitude. You have a really good attitude, and you have a really good learning mindset. So, one thing I'll give you, one piece of advice is work on your social skills, work on talking more, because if you can be a really socially intelligent man and have a hard skill that you can take to the workforce, you're going to be a very rare man, extremely rare.
Yes, I kind of like need help with this.
It's okay.
But I just don't know how to like improve it.
It's okay. How old are you?
20.
Yeah, you're a fucking primordial ooze in manland, bro. You're a young man. And listen, if you're 20 years old and you're watching this kind of content and you're taking action to make your life better, your life is going to be really good, buddy. It's going to be really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Cool.
I'm trying to be like a waste. Yes.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. So listen, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta get to the other callers. We'll talk soon, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Julio. Have a good day. Bye-bye. What a nice kid. Max Luxton, $2 Australian, which is like 17 cents. Thanks for your generous donation, motherfucker. I'm not just joking. Bro needs to work on his communication skills. I'm glad you sent 74 cents to insult the young man who's fucking doing great. Okay. Is the yearly pass included with men? No, it's not, Josh. Josh, you better be fucking getting your shit sorted out. You better be doing the work, motherfucker. Instead of just LARPing here, pretending you're doing work on the fucking chat group. Seriously. If I don't see some drastic improvement in you, I'm going to throw you out of the fucking air game healing. Seriously, can't have time with you fucking just sitting here moping around for attention and not putting the work in to make your life better. This is fucking bullshit. Okay? Let's go to 760. 760, you're on the air. What's up?
Yo, what's up, bro? I just wanted to, I need some financial advice. I put myself in a bad spot financially, and I think I know what I need to do, but I just want to see your take.
Okay.
So my question is, I owe $12K in credit card debt.
All right. So
and,
no, we got to hold you publicly accountable for your stupidity. So how old are you, my friend?
23.
Okay. And where are you located in the world?
California.
Okay. Strike two. All right. So at 23 years old, how in the blue fuck did you get $12,000 into credit card debt?
It's embarrassing. Well, it's because I was in the restaurant industry and I was making some good money, and then I got persuaded to get into like life insurance, and I just blew a shitload of money on like buying leads and all this shit, and then I used some money to like service my car, and then another thing was I tried to get a remote, like I was on Facebook and I tried to get a remote position, like a job, and I ended up getting scammed, and that's where a lot of money got taken. So right now I'm like really bad spot.
How did you get scammed?
It's dumb.
It's okay. Help brothers
they
out.
told me to buy gift cards, and I bought the gift cards, bro, and I fucking gave him all that shit and fucking took an L.
Buy the gift cards for what?
It's because, you know how I said it's gonna be like a remote position, and they're like our vendors, so they could send you all this equipment so you can start working with this. They're gonna need a form of payment, and the only payment is through gift cards, and my dumb ass believes them. and I ended up buying the fucking gift cards.
So let me ask you something. Were you doing this as trying to take a shortcut to make quick money? Yes or no?
I would say yes, because I wanted to make money from my house. So I think yeah.
And what was the position they were offering you?
It was like a data clerk entry or some shit like that.
And what were they going to pay you?
Like 25, 30 an hour.
With no education?
No. They said that all the thing would be provided, so I fucking fell for that shit. But
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So talk to me now. So listen, just real quick. So Mr. Way, day trader guy, if you are listening, see how this man is $12,000 in debt trying to start a business? This is where you don't want to be, okay? Guys, want to try to start your business as debt-free as possible, okay? And big ups to you, my friend, for being open and transparent. And hey, shit happens, man. I dated a girl one time so there's a lot of Chinese love scammers in Asia, right? And this chick matched with this dude on a dating app, and she was just too blinded. All she wanted to see was what she wanted to see. She didn't see the reality of the situation. And this Chinese scammer talked her into sending $100,000 in a fucking crypto scam that she ended up using her grandfather's inheritance to fucking pay this person, and lost it all. Lost it all. Never even fucking met the dude or had a phone call with him. Scammed. Okay. So that gets retard alert. So at least you didn't get scammed for $100,000. But let's continue.
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, the money's not that much. It's not that much.
Right.
But I wanted to ask you, what would you do to I already know, I feel like I already know the answer, but what would you do to get that money as soon as possible? I know for sure. Yeah, that's the question. What would you do?
Well, what's your current avenues of earning income right now?
Well, right, it's because, like I said, after I fell into that debt, I went downward. I went in a downward spiral. I hit rock bottom. So right now I picked up. My friend gave me a job cleaning pools, but I have a lot of experience in in the bar, restaurant, serving. So I could always go back to do that.
So you're just a restaurant server right now? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I could work 2 jobs and just generate that money. But I was gonna ask you, what would be another way, or if there's a smarter way, because it's I've done it before, but I just want to see.
So what is your plan, okay, to get ahead financially in this life?
That's a good question. Well, I signed up with what's his name, Ryan, for Elevate Cyber.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
So I'm going that way. Yeah, okay. I'm going that route with him. So right now, that's where my focus to get in the tech industry.
Congratulations. That's smart. Okay. So if I were you personally, what are you planning to use your credit for in the future?
My credit card? My credit?
Mm-hmm. Credit in general.
90 seconds.
Well, I mean, honestly, I would use it for...
you guys got to call in now. If you want to get on the line, call in. You have 90 seconds to call in now. Go ahead. If you want to get in, hold on 1 second.
Zone,
1 second, buddy. If you guys want to get on this phone call right now, you have literally now you have about 1 minute. So you call this phone number and wait on the line. and then you will be able to get a conversation with me. 817 and then international caller.
60 seconds.
Oh, there's your 60 seconds. So call in now. You're running out of time. 657-383-1318. Go ahead, my friend.
All right, yes, but I think I don't know because I never used my credit card. I always used to buy everything like in full payment, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like my first time like using the credit card. So I don't know, big loans. I don't know. But I usually don't use a credit card. That's the thing. This is like my first time being in debt. I've never been in debt before.
So if I were you, I would just pay the minimum payment per month. Or, so for me personally, when I left America, I nuked my credit. My credit's still bad to this day because it's just non-existent because I've been outside the system forever.
10 seconds.
And you know, I just started like working and repairing my credit. And Colin from Credit with Colin is actually a new member in the Masculine Empowerment Network. And he will be teaching guys how to get their credit sorted out. So there's one of two things you could do. You could just pay the minimum payment and get your education up and then put this full year in. And then by this time next year, you'll be able to get a job in the cybersecurity industry, paying anywhere between, you know, lower end $80,000 a year. Number two, get the fuck out of California too. Just get out of California. Just like start looking for other places to live because the taxation is insane. The cost of living is insane. And forget it. If you're trying to get ahead and you're living in California, you're a fucking moron. Just all you guys, get the fuck out of California. Leave. Okay. And that's my advice to you, my friend.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, John, I'll do that for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'll see you in the Masculine Empowerment Network.
Shut up and take my
all right,
money.
what's your name, big guy?
Abraham.
Abraham. Good biblical name.
Yeah.
All right, brother. We see you inside.
Yeah. All right, brother.
Peace.
Take care. Bye bye.
Hey, you know what? He took an L and he held that L and he turned that L from loser into lesson. Good for him. Let's see. Jeremiah Thomas, MDL. Who the fuck is that? What states should we look towards as young men in early mid-20s, currently in Demi-land? What is Demi-land? Democrat land? West Coast? Looking to plant new roots elsewhere. Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Kentucky, Florida, but you want to stay away from like fucking the cities. I mean, it's hit or miss. Don't go to Miami. Miami's just so fucking terrible. Oregon is on the up and up. Did I say Oregon? Not Oregon. Fuck Oregon. Oklahoma is what I'm talking about. Oklahoma is good too. Northern Texas as well. Okay. Deep Northeast too. Yeah, but the white women in the fucking Northeast are so ugly and evil. That's what I got for you. All right, here's the list. 817-1, the international caller, 954-702 and 617. If you want to skip to the front of the line, you send a $10 super chat or more. If somebody says above your super chat, if they send like 11 or 12 or 20, then they skip you. So 817, we're going to go first with you. So again, order number 817, international caller, 954-702 and then 617. And then we're done.
All right.
817.
Hey, John, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Talk to me, baby.
Yeah, John, Hey, John, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
John, you there?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. I just wasn't sure if you could hear me or not. Hey, John, just wanted to give you a big thanks for hosting Ryan from Elevate Cyber and your homie Fido earlier this week. I watched both your live streams with them in regards to cybersecurity and software engineering, respectively, and really good nuggets for sure. So I want to thank you for, bringing them onto your channel and having them show them what they're about. Really good stuff. But I had another question for you. It's kind of strange, but I mean, you're obviously an expert in your field, and I was just wondering, just a quick side note, like I've never done any drugs of any kind, and I've always kind of wondered, like, why is it that, you know, some women are willing to just instantly go home with you if you have cocaine? Like, I've never done any drugs in my life, and like that's a phenomenon I've just kind of been fascinated by all my 20s. And so you would know more than me. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to kind of hear your take on that.
Because bitches love cocaine, bro. Just in hoes, like, but bitches just love cocaine. It just is what it is, man. It is what it is. I was a bad boy in college. And I remember one time we were at a fucking party. We are doing blow in the bathroom, and I like told this girl, she's like, I want some blow. And she was a white girl, blonde hair. I was like, you got to show me your tits and give me a kiss. And bro, like in fucking 10 seconds, I was like jokingly saying this because I was high out of my mind on coke. She like pulls her tits out and then grabs my face and kisses me. I was just like, God damn, these bitches got no self-respect. So yeah, bro. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, I when I started going to the pubs when I was 21, I mean, people were just like fiending for that shit, and I just, you know, I was never about that life. I don't judge people for doing it. I mean, but yeah, John, I noticed the phone number you have is I think it's like a Southern California, like Huntington Beach. You're not from SoCal, are you?
No. This is just a random number they assigned me on this website that I use to call people.
Okay, because this is the area code in the neighboring city to me. And I remember you saying that you were from Florida, and I was like, wait a minute, could he? Because I don't know. You sound like you maybe could be from like Huntington Beach or something.
Oh,
but I was like, no,
I'll blow my brains out if I sound like a fucking California. Please don't insult me like that. No, I'm Florida man. Okay, I'm the Florida man in every sense of the way. I keep a gun on me. I got my fucking concealed weapons permit. If you try to fuck with me, we got stand your ground law in Florida. I will fuck you up. If you try to assault me in any felonious manner, I will shoot you because you can do that in Florida. Don't fuck with me. And I got buddies. We'll drop you off in the fucking Everglades. And if you don't know what that means, then don't fuck with Florida man because they will not find you in the Everglades. All right? Don't fuck with Florida man.
So that being said, you being a Florida man, I got to ask you the next question here. Trump or DeSantis?
I think DeSantis needs to stay in his lane. DeSantis just signed this fucking, I can't even say what I want to say, but I'll just say,
oh, okay.
He did something protecting someone that our presidents go and kiss their wall for some reason. Trump is the only person that's going to turn this shit around, buddy. Trump is the only. Listen, these Democrats are so terrified of Donald Trump. He was seriously one of the best presidents. He kept the most peace. Gas was cheap. Taxes were down. The economy was fucking doing great. He started building the wall. Title 42 is about to fucking expire. And this catch and release situation that they're doing at the border, it ain't going to last much longer, bro. It ain't going to last much longer. Trouble's coming to states. That's why you can't even say anything about the election on YouTube. Only that the election was totally legit.
No. I mean, always, you know, I mean, I think the censorship is a little nuts. And I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I was just curious to see what your take was on the whole Trump v. DeSantis thing, you being a proud Florida man.
Trump is the last. Trump is the last fucking hope. And all these people that voted for Biden are sitting there with their fucking triple vax holding the L, watching this man who is literally, and fact checkers confirmed this, who's literally shitting his pants in the White House. Voted this fucking senile fool that the entire world is like, okay, this guy is weak. Now's our chance. With his cabinet full of fucking all these people that are like, you know, using their positions for fucking God knows what, you know, you have this crazy ass fucking panel of people on there. And dude, Trump was a fantastic president. And he was great for the morale of America as well. So many people loved that man, rallied around that man. He was bringing nutritional values back, and the world respected us. Now you got this fucking bumbling fool with his crackhead son in the office. No thanks. No thanks.
Well, you're open about, having kind of a humble upbringing and stuff, and your mom being an immigrant. Were you ever a Democrat at all in the past growing up?
Fuck no, because I hate taxes. Because I don't want to fucking finance America killing a bunch of brown people in the Middle East with fucking bombs. For what? To like protect our freedoms. Get the fuck out of here. No. It's a war economy. It's the military industrial complex. It's fucking Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman, all these fucking evil ass companies that just make bombs and missiles to kill people. And no, I'm not. I just don't want taxes. Anybody who votes Democrat is fucking stupid. Just alone on the fucking principle of giving the government more money. You fucking imbeciles. You're a fucking moron if you're okay with giving more taxes to the government. You low IQ, mouth breathing, obese, Walmart golem loving moron. Okay? Stop giving money to the fucking government. They hate you. That's my thing.
No. I mean, hey, well said. Well said. And I guess just one other thing, John. You've been open about kind of, I think, like you said, I think kind of your, you being at odds with Rich Cooper. There's another guy out there that you're at odds with, and I'm just curious to know, and I'd like to know, but if you can't say, obviously, I want your channel to be protected and everything, but I was just wondering what your beef was with John Anthony Lifestyle.
Oh, he's suing me. He's suing me because I exposed him for pretending to be some like top level fucking alpha male guy. And on the video, on the call, his girl's like, he admits to his girlfriend's like beating him and hitting him. And it made it look really bad. And he's taking full blown legal action against me in a lawsuit that me and my lawyers are laughing. And he's at the end of the day, he's just a little punk bitch. I mean, the dude.
And then I guess
dude has
one other
sex.
thing, John.
He has sex with transgender women. That's the kind of person you want to fucking take dating advice from. A guy who can't even control his sexual urges that he needs to have sex with transgender women. Really?
Didn't even know that. I had no idea. But thank you for giving me the insight on that. And then I guess just another thing, John. Like the marketplace I'm in, the dating marketplace, it's very waspy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just curious, like, what do you recommend to people that aren't WASP? Like, how do you compete with the Chads in the marketplace? Because I feel like the Chads are like kind of the in-demand avatar in my neck of the woods. So I was just wondering, how do you recommend competing with them as somebody that isn't a Chad?
Money, muscles, game, frame, bro.
For that matter.
Money, muscles, game, frame. Looks ain't everything, bro. Game is where it's at, bro. Game is how you...
Looks isn't everything?
No.
Looks isn't everything. Oh, looks is a big part, though.
No, it's
looks
not,
is
bro.
Something.
Bro, listen. You're thinking like a woman. Okay?
What?
You're thinking like a woman. Listen, how do you think these guys... You've seen an ugly guy woman before, right?
With an attractive woman?
Yeah.
With an attractive woman. Yeah, but if that's the case, I mean, I just imagine he probably has deep pockets, or his game is on point. But I think
there you go.
I don't know, man. I kind of agree with the general like red pill message that like, or I mean, I just see what the guys that the women are going for in my turf, man. And like,
where's your turf?
There's no way I could compete with these guys' sex appeal. No homo.
Where's the turf?
I mean, it's just in a general sense. Like these guys are, huh?
Where's this turf?
I'm in OC.
Yo, well,
so
you're in California.
I'm in like Costa Mesa, New. Huh?
Dude, just look at me objectively speaking. I am not a fucking like Chad of a guy. I'm not a Giga Chad. I'm not super jacked. I'm not super shredded. I'm 5'10".
Probably a Chad light. You'd probably be a Chad light.
Sure, but
Chad light, which is like,
Mm-hmm. The thing is this too,
Oh,
right?
what's up? Sorry, John. Didn't interrupt you.
Look, a lot of these guys that appear that they're getting women, like unless you're seeing these dudes like go home and fuck these girls, dude, appearances ain't like a lot of these guys are fucking simps. A lot of these dudes are paying for these girls, bro.
Like escorts, you mean?
Just no, they're just paying in general, bro. A lot of these dudes behind the scenes are getting fleeced by these hoes, dude.
No lie, dude. I knew this guy, 6'4", Chad. Like, bro, he was a Chad for sure. 6'4", 6 figures. He had it all, and he was telling us straight up, dude. He wanted to bang this girl so bad, but he didn't have a place to bang her at, and so he had to get he said, dude, he had to get a hotel and like all this other shit, like the morning after pill and all that. And he was like, it cost me over $300, man. He's like, I might as well have hired an escort.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I remember he was talking about that. That was funny.
Yeah. Listen, how old are you, bro?
28.
And what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with yourself?
I currently work full time for this third party company that's got contracts with like, pretty notable companies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a rep for that company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously looking to make a career shift. There's a few things I'm looking at, like obviously cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been aside from the stream you did the other day with Ryan from Elevate Cyber, I've been getting a hell of a lot of ads for cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm.
And like apparently like nonstop everywhere. And then in the research I've done, apparently there's a huge shortage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one career field I'm looking into. I got some close friends that are software engineers.
Mm-hmm.
And, that kind of ties back into the stream you did with Fido. I studied business in undergrad, and I mean, I'm pretty tech proficient. I just, I did one computer science class, and then, I mean, shit, my curriculum back when I was in school, they didn't ask me to code for any of my classes. It was literally just Microsoft Office was one of my classes, and like that was pretty much it in terms of all that. But software engineering is something I'm considered. And then there's also other stuff too, like data science and like machine learning, cloud engineering. Like I'm definitely going to potentially make an effort to pivot into a tech field of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure I pick the right one, because a lot of these boot camps and a lot of these trainings, I mean, granted, you could get a job without them. I mean, it's harder, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these formal trainings are typically like 10 grand plus. So I just don't want to make a costly mistake of picking the wrong path.
Yeah.
So,
and then tell me this, like, how long have you been in this corner of the internet, this men's self-improvement, red pill, manosphere kind of content area?
Well, that's a funny question. It really kind of depends on like what you would consider the manosphere. I mean, in 2013, I started following TripAdvice and Jason Capital.
Yeah.
But I was so embarrassed to tell anybody because
TripAdvice
nobody was
TripAdvice
like,
is a shill. TripAdvice is a shill. That guy's fucking blah blah. That guy was putting out shit like, just say these 5 magic words and she's gonna fall in love with you. The guy's a fucking shill. He's don't no.
I mean, he's a nice guy. I mean, I don't know. It was good to
nice
just
guy,
find somebody that was kind of understanding.
Nice guy who gives a fucking shit. Are you getting results or not? All right, continue with your education history. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, and then Jason Capital was another guy I discovered back in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like the actual manosphere, like, because like when I think of manosphere, I think of like Rolo, Fresh and Fit, you, Donovan Sharp, Alex from Playing with Fire. I would say I've probably been nosedive probably about 3 years now, give or take. I mean, I haven't really bought anybody's programs or courses or anything. Like, I mean, not that I can recall off the top of my head, but I mean, I indulge in the content, and I understand a lot more now about female psychology. And, it's just a lot of stuff, just a whole lot of things basically about when women say, for instance, like you were just talking about how you helped Donovan Sharp with womanese. And, a big part of like when women say one thing, they oftentimes mean another. So like I definitely like am on guard when I talk to women, and like I think versus them kind of being friendly / flirty, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Earlier today, I was actually in the middle of my route, and this girl had like closed up shop, but I had to drop something off, and it was pretty crazy. I had like and you know something, I had somewhat like flirty. I don't want to say flirty. Like she was kind of giving me interesting vibes. I felt like, but I was on the clock, dude. And like, you know, with the way things are now, man, like I can't risk my job.
For sure.
And then I was walking to the next route because all my routes are in that one plaza. And then I was walking and I see that she pulls up next to me and she says, "Hey, there's another office here and there's another office there." And she smiled and I said, "Oh man, I probably should have like tried to give her my number, but like at the same time though, I just don't want to risk anything, you know, and like lose my job."
So what? Okay,
like,
are you on the waiting list for the Masculine Empowerment Network?
No, I'm glad you mentioned that. I know it's $800. Is it $800 for like a full 5 days? I mean, how exactly is it? Because I know you were saying Ryan from Elevate Cyber is a part of your alumni.
Okay, listen to me. Junior, listen to me. Listen to me. I've been saying every day in the month of May that it's $800 for an entire year. And
$800 a year, okay.
It's for 30 days of education and training.
$30 days of education and training.
Broken down into 3 sections.
30 days.
The first section starts on May 15th. And we go for 10 days, Monday to Friday, take the weekend off, Monday to Friday. And then there's a Telegram chat. And then there's a course that you get called Body Language Mastery that can actually help you with the problem you just mentioned to me. Is this girl interested in you or not? Because when you watch this course, Body Language Mastery, you can know if a woman is romantically interested in you or not. And that way, you could find women who are interested in you, and you can see women who are not interested in you. In addition to that, too, with all your people watching you like to do, I guarantee after you watch Body Language Mastery, your perspective on these so-called chads will change because you can see women that are genuinely interested in men versus women who are not interested in men.
Okay, fair enough. And then I mean, do you have any financing available at all for the $800?
Yeah, it's called B28 and have some money.
Oh man! And it's 5 days a week from what time to what time? I mean, what times? What times do you operate?
It's 9 a.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern every day for 10 days, not 5 days, 10 days.
Wait, 12 hours a day?
No. It is typically going to be 2 to 4 hours in the morning and 2 to 4 hours at night, and they're all recorded. So if you can't watch it live, you can watch it on the replay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I have work, so
that's okay.
There's no way I'd be able to.
There's also a Telegram chat too,
most of the time, but
there's also a Telegram chat with all of the information at the click of a finger, right there for you.
Okay, so aside from the Masculine Empowerment Network, don't you have another like subscription or something? Like it's a like you have something where it's an actual, I mean, another network that's outside of the Masculine Empowerment Network?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the monthly coaching. You go to modernlifedating.com and get the monthly coaching. That's $150 a month for 2 calls a week.
2 calls a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to dive in it and check out more about this, John. But I appreciate you you know, I appreciate nonetheless. I'm grateful that you know, give all the gems you do.
Thank you.
And I gotta say, dude, I love how non-PC you are, man.
Thanks.
I hope you don't get removed from YouTube because you're so funny, dude.
I'm not.
So please, like, keep speaking your mind, keep speaking the truth.
I am
and,
not
you know,
going to be
you know,
deplatformed at all.
keep
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
Alrighty then. Well, I know there's other people waiting behind me, John, but thanks so much always. And who knows, maybe I'll make it on the next call.
Cool. We'll chat soon, buddy.
Thank you, Don.
Peace out.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I like that guy. He's genuine. Thaddeus Brown Walker, $5 super chat. How to tell difference between a girl who's talking to you, being flirty and trying to get your attention, and a girl who's just being nice. This is where body language mastery comes in. Yes, exactly. You know, the biggest indicator. Okay, I'll give you some free game right now. Okay, this is gonna kind of make you a little uncomfortable too when you see guys that are like kind of low-key gay. All right, when a girl is talking to you, all right, she's looking at you in the eye. When she's attracted to you, she's gonna look at your lips too. She's gonna look at you here and then there. That's how you know a woman is thinking about kissing you. There's some kind of sexual feeling there. I used to have this boss who's gay. He was in the closet, and he always would do that shit to me, bro. It made me so fucking mad. Like, oh, bro, take that gay shit elsewhere, you fucking guy. You know, I kind of have empathy because I used to work out at this gym too called Metro Fitness in Orlando, and like because I used to be the janitor there. And I had a free membership, but it was owned by these two gay guys. And it was like known as like the gay gym in Orlando. And like gay dudes would always come up to me and like aggressively hit on me. I'm like, bro, I would knock you out, but you'd probably get a fucking full on erection from that shit. So just get the fuck away from me. So inappropriate. Just like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like working out, not talking to you. This is why I tell you guys don't fucking talk to women in the gym. It's fucking annoying. All right, let's go to international caller here. International caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, John. So just give you a quick update on my status. So my question basically is how I could probably maximize making money right now. So I just got a new job for a plumbing apprenticeship, and I'm going to start $2 more per hour than my day job that I'll be replacing it with. Plus, it has the potential to grow into a six-figure career along with that. Working, I think, goes around talking to some of the guys in the interviews. It's typically maxes at about 50 hours a week. And so I was also looking to possibly try to pick up maybe some other kind of side job, learn another skill. And I was looking on the Elevate Cyber. That looked like something that I think would be like a worthwhile thing to learn. But I'm just curious, like if I'd probably have to do more research on his end. But just with going to plumber school, which was what I'd be doing for 4 years, which the company I'm working for will pay for all of its entirety. And so I'll pay for schooling, or they'll pay for schooling while I'll be paid to go there.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm thinking about doing the Elevate with Cyber. Do you think trying to balance those two learnings at the same time might be too much like of a burden at once?
No, not at all. Because when I was graduating, I was getting a science degree, bachelor's of science in psychology from the University of Central Florida. I would work my nasty ass janitor job from midnight to 6 a.m. I would go home. I would sleep from like 7 a.m. to like 1 o'clock. And I would go to college. And then I would sell couches on Craigslist in between. And then sometimes I would work at my nightclub job. And then I would go back and I would work the fucking janitor job as well. So, no, dude. Okay, not at all. This is exactly the path that will get you to be an above average man in multiple aspects that a lot of guys just don't want to take. These guys in their 30s sitting around fucking in this chat and in the world, 30 years old, 40 years old, still can't get their shit together because they wasted their fucking 20s crying and being little bitches, just whining about everything that came their way. What your plan that you just talked to me was so sound, so thorough, and so financially lucrative. Absolutely 10 out of 10 do that shit.
Okay. Awesome. And I remember, I think it was only 1,500, which I can cover that, so it won't be a problem. And I think he was saying, correct me if I'm wrong, he was saying about 2 hours a day to study just for Elevate Cyber alone?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay. And I know I have plumbing school. I think it's only, for what they were saying, at least it's like 2 hours twice a week, so 4 hours for some schooling, and then whatever for homework, which I'm sure I could balance all that at the same time then. Okay.
Bet.
Awesome.
Solid W.
And then I noticed I do kind of a, sorry, go ahead.
No, I just said solid W. Go ahead.
I'm trying to, I noticed I still, so I used to smoke a lot of pot, drink alcohol, do stuff like that. I've cut that out. So I'm really trying to get more focused long-term, but I've noticed like taking a lot of substances was one contributing factor that has kind of put me in this like needing that constant or not constant validation, but kind of constant like the uprise or reward in a sense. What are some maybe like mental tricks or things like that I can do, instill and now remind myself of when I see patterns of behavior, et cetera, to kind of keep myself focused long term and you know, when I'm not getting a current reward or current whatever treat right now, to just kind of bite the bullet and keep going without showing like getting demotivated or bad attitude.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to stop doing drugs, dude. There's just no like, there's no life code around that. Just it's not gonna be good for you at all. You just need to grow the fuck up and not do drugs. You know what I mean? It's not good for you.
Right. Well, and I haven't been doing drugs or alcohol. I've cut that out completely, but I'm still like the mental aspect of like looking for that short-term reward is still there. Do I just kind of need to like, when those behaviors come up, do I just need to kind of like remind myself mentally and focus back on work and just kind of get those reps in like that to hammer that away?
Yeah. Or like, you know, pick up a hobby. I mean, dude, you know, go to the gym, drop down and do some push-ups to let that fucking dopamine out the healthy way. You know, anything but drugs, man. Anything but drugs.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, I think that's all I got then. So awesome. Thank you, John.
Yeah, man. Thank you too. You have a good one. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. You will.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Speaking of drugs, I keep on scratching my fucking nose because I cut when you get older, guys, which is annoying, you start getting nose hairs and you start getting ears hairs. It's disgusting. And I have this nose hair clipper you shove up in your nose, and like I cut it a couple days ago, and now these hairs are just fucking growing and itching. I probably look like a cokehead though. Yeah, doing all the cocaine in Japan. You know, the finest cocaine in the world. Speaking of cocaine, Fort Lauderdale, 954, you're up. 954, what's up?
Hey, what's up, John?
Yo.
It's Justin, man.
Hey.
My question.
What up?
Hey, what's up, bro? So, you know, quick question. You know, basically, I always liked the Tokyo crypto shows, and I just wanted to know if we can expect that in the future, because I know situations changed. So just wanted to see if you had an answer for that, or if it's just gone.
I'm working on it. I've just been blowing up lately. And you know, I don't know. I'm working on it. It's just I have so much going on right now. I want to bring the Tokyo Crypto Show back. I do, but it's so hard. I asked somebody locally who is a stock trader to help me out, but he hasn't got back to me yet. It is going to happen. I just can't believe how the year is already flying by. It's already fucking May. I just feel like it was January the other day. I feel like I was arguing with Bangs like 2 days ago. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it. I mean, somebody needs to bring out some good fucking data, you know? That's for sure. But I don't know yet, man.
Yeah, no worries. I know it's not part of your brand, or well, I guess it is like money part, but I know it's not like a focal part. It was just a Wednesday show, so you know, totally get that. And I was gonna ask if you could do an Instagram review. That seems more something like for men. So I guess if you could just for the sake of time on this, if you could just give me some tips for having a good Instagram, because I archived a lot of pictures the other day, and I just feel like I still kind of get that young kid vibe. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not liking Lamborghinis and traveling the world.
You don't need to.
So I just wanted to see if you could, like off the top of your head, if you just like if you were 23 years old, you just got a job, like what would some Instagram post you at the top of your head? What would you do?
Well, the first things first, you want to
shut up and take my money.
You want to get a professional photo shoot done. That's the first things you want to do. First and foremost. But we'll talk more. Just DM me, bro. I'll talk to you more. Send me your Instagram, DM me, and are you gonna link up with us? If I do an event in Miami, you're gonna come? Do you want to come?
Bro, absolutely, man.
I'm gonna be.
I gotta
listen.
I told you.
I'm gonna be in Miami on the 17th to the 24th, right?
Oh, just remind you, DM you around that time, like, hey, what you doing, sort of.
No. Did you know I'm coming to Miami?
Yeah, I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now. I if you were gonna host something, I absolutely was gonna be there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I can, we could just be in touch through Instagram and we can critique it, so to speak. Other than that, sounds good. I'm going to go to see my friend does amateur MMA, going to a fight of his tomorrow, and then I'm going to also ask there what are the best kickboxing gyms here in South Florida. Per your recommendation, kickboxing is. I believe you said kickboxing was the best overall, just to kick someone's ass on the street.
Yeah.
Most practical. So I'll keep you updated on that as well, brother. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you. We'll talk soon, okay? See you in Miami.
Yeah, man. See you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, cool. Actually, yeah, let me do a quick catch up. So and all right. So I don't want to prematurely make this announcement.
Shut up and take my money.
Let me just double check here. I'm sending some text right now. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'll just say tentatively. Okay, so guaranteed. Okay. So my upcoming tour to America, okay? On May 14th, I will be 100% on the Whatever podcasts. May 16th, I will 100% be on the Whatever podcasts. On May 22nd, I will be returning to Jedediah Bila's channel. On May 23rd, I will 100% be on Valuetainment Money. Valuetainment Money. Okay. Now I pitched and I think he said okay, but I'm not 100% sure about this. I think I'm like getting clarity here because I'm so careful with my relationship with him. But Brandon Carter, I had mentioned if we can do Victory Talk, his one, on the 23rd at night. So based upon my text messaging, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just double checking because he said yes, but I don't know if he agreed. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm going to do Victory Talk with Brandon Carter on the 23rd of May. I'm still like kind of getting an answer from him because, you know, I'm just like so careful with he's my mentor. So I got to be like, you know, please, master, don't fucking beat me. And then Sneeko, that's potentially going to be on the map. He may be going to Brazil, but I'll be doing a Sneeko stream. And Sneeko is going to introduce me to Leia Halpern. She's the cute British girl who's crypto. So Sneeko's going to introduce me to her, and I'm going to pitch her to do some content while we're there. We'll see if our brands match up, whatever the case may be. But, however, definitely whatever podcasts, definitely Jedediah, definitely Valuetainment Money. So those 3 shows I'll be doing there on my tour. Me and Sneeko are super homies. So if he's not in Brazil, most likely we'll be able to do something. Not going to be on Fresh and Fit because Myron is going to Connecticut at that time. Trying to communicate with as many people as possible. So send me a DM on my Instagram, Hot Dude Life. If you are a fan of somebody in Miami that would like to do a co-promotion with me, I could reach out to them, trying to do it. Yeah, that's what I got to say there. Let me check up on these super chats real quick. OAO 199 super chat. Good looking, but social skills suck with girls. Thoughts? Talk to more girls. Daniel Donato, $2 super chat. To get better with girls, go out with friends and practice. Yeah, exactly. All right, last caller, 617. Been holding on for the longest. 617, you're on the air.
Hello, John.
Hey.
Hi. I have a quick question. I want to have a family and have children and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really enjoy like dating multiple women. I think it's kind of a waste of time. I've done it for a while.
Smart.
And you know, I built in my life for whatever. So my question is, how do you manage to be satisfied with one woman? That's the question.
Yeah. Well, are you not satisfied with one woman right now?
I was in a relationship, but I used to be like thinking FOMO and shit, basically on other women, you know, on their looks primarily.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was because I was with the wrong woman in the personality. That's why I'm asking you.
You're right. You're always gonna
in
want to fuck.
Listening.
You're always gonna want to fuck other women, bro. But you just gotta like eventually, you know, you kind of just gotta be like, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna keep on fucking up relationship after relationship after relationship. You know? Sometimes I walk past McDonald's and I smell the French fries. I'm like, damn, I want to eat these French fries. But then I think about how I feel after I eat McDonald's, and I'm like, I do not want to eat these French fries. You know what I mean? How old are you, buddy?
Yeah. I'm 38.
How many women have you banged in your life?
About 30.
Yeah. So, I mean, the sexual hunger is still there. It's one of two things, man. You got to go down the path of, you know, trying to find a decent woman and build a family and build a life. Or you could keep on chasing hoes, but then, you know, God knows where that's going to take you. Probably not a good place.
Yeah. I don't want to be, you know, chasing, you know, until 50 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
That's it?
Well, that's it.
You come to Masculine Empowerment Network?
No.
Why not?
But I'm gonna check it out.
You liar.
I
liar.
Just knew about it.
Mentiroso.
Yeah. No.
You on the waiting list?
No, no, but I'm gonna be.
Fucking maricon. You better get on there. All right, buddy. We talk soon, yeah?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Peace. All right, phone line's over. All right, guys. That's gonna do it for us. Don't forget, man, if you're not on the waiting list, let me see how many people popped on the waiting list during the show. Let me just check my live waiting list data. So at the beginning of the show, we had 154 people on the waiting list. Now we have 158. So 4 people got on the waiting list during the show. Guys, go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Get on the waiting list right now. Let me show you how it looks like. Okay. Go right here. This is the website. Just go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Scroll down. Put your best email address in here. Click here to save your spot. You are locked and loaded. Ready to go, baby. So do not forget. Okay. Join us. Join us. Quick little bonus. If you want to come over to watch me, I'm going to go join this stream right now. I'm going to go hang out with the boys on Masculine Geek. Vince is super cool. I love Vince. He's on the left-hand side here, and TJ is a pal of his. So I'm going to go and be on this show. I'm going to put the link right there in the chat. There is the link for the Rumble Boys. I'll put the link in the chat there too. So if you guys want to come over and just put MLD, 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 MLD in the chat, just like spam the chat with MLD. I'm literally going to go over there and chat TikTok, chit chat with the boys for a little bit and spam the chat MLD, MLD, MLD. Let's go. See you soon. Peace out.